You work tomorrow, right?
I do. No, I don't work tomorrow, but I'm completely busy all day. Or, yes, no, tomorrow, yeah, I work Tuesday, and today, the 13th, there's like 3 other people that aren't available on Monday.
From this day forth, you put your faith in me. Expecto Patronum! Expecto From this day forth, you put your faith in me. Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum! day forth, you put your faith in me. Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum! From this day forth, you put your faith in me. Expecto Patronum! Expecto faith in me. Expecto Patronum! Expecto From this day forth, you put your faith in me. Expecto Patronum! Expecto
And welcome to the Caspian Sea. No one really knows what incites creativity. No one really knows what builds great lore. But in the Caspian Sea, our adventurers find out that saving the maiden or catching the criminal may change their whole perspective on what it means to be a hero. Or a villain. Our adventure starts on a mercenary ship out at sea at the dead of night. Blasted by swells, our heroes make their way to shore to recover a relic worth its weight in gold. Soon after recovering it, they realize that the world's in greater danger than they thought. What once was a bustling slaving town controlled by man was liberated by the adventuring party. After freeing the elven slaves, Kaer Morhen has taken on new leadership. Skrog. A retired warmonger found an insatiable lust for gold and power, but he uses his riches to gather favor in hopes of maintaining an iron grip on Kaer Morhen and its surrounding sea colonies. H. Buford Davenport III. On the run from his kin, this dragonborn abandons his hierarchy after he realizes that they are trying to end the world by enslaving its mind. Finnick. A dwarf of the Moradin faith, studies a rare disease that causes the infected to crave fresh blood. Finnick swears an oath of vengeance against the one that killed his mother and turned his father, but soon realizes that the disease itself can be used for other means. Edmund. Though small in size, this wizard has not only mastered the art of wizardry, but has learned the art of song and verse. Not much is known about his past, but he's willing to tell the tale over an ale to those who will listen. Fisker. A gnome adept at combining martial firearms with runic magic, he always keeps a few clockwork surprises up his sleeve for special circumstances. Fisker is trying to get home to his people when he is thrusted into a world of chaos with little hope of survival. Davos. Born of night, this drow finally realizes that evil can be used for useful and dramatic ends. But unbeknownst to him, his family has appeared in Kaer Morhen looking for him. Will his secret remain, or will he have to ask the other party members for help? Zen. Curiosity often gets the better of him. Why wait and ask questions when you can venture forward and find out for yourself? Willing to risk anything for new and exciting songs and stories, Zen more often than not finds himself in a predicament that should have been easily avoided. But beware, the sea is a harsh mistress and has wants and needs of its own. Survival is not guaranteed in the Caspian Sea, and new faces and new characters begin to emerge. Can our heroes set aside their differences for the greater good? Can our heroes set aside their desire for monetary gain? Can our heroes bring together countless races to fight at World's End? We intend to find out. Welcome to Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, The Caspian Sea.
From this day forth, you put your faith in me. faith in me. Expecto Patronum!
You do the intro this time.
Sure.
Wasn't it supposed to be Zen with the story?
It's prefix and welcome.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be Zen with the story.
Sorry for outing you there, Victor, but I'm inning you into a
God
story.
damn it! I was hoping to stay low key
I know.
so that I could finish
I
my
always do
Stardew
that.
day. I'm trying to finish up my Stardew day, and I was like, oh man, if I don't have to do anything for a couple minutes, I can finish up my Stardew.
Do we wanna
I
let
can
you?
talk for 5 minutes if you need it.
Okay.
We can just talk about what we're gonna do next. Just finish. So what I think we should do.
I'm going to tell a story. In the windy ridges underneath the mountain plains, our heroes battled and tried to save their friend. Their friend comatose through untoned toils of eldritch creatures, bashful in his head. Like just ooh-woo style. Just like, Then leads us to the end of battle as our heroes exit.
the end of the story.
Yep, that's the end of the story. As our heroes exit out, they find themselves back in town at the inn where they were resting. Zen, our hero consort who saved Edmund, is regaling his tale to the to the patrons of the bar. All right, you got a minute and a half. Fuck it.
Oh, I'm just getting some chicken in me. Probably got like a full chicken there. I can only really eat half anyway, but I'm just taking the best parts out of it. Having a few drinks.
Like in real life?
Oh, I thought you were
Lions
talking about
and
in real
people.
life. I thought you were just like eating an entire fucking chicken.
No.
Just like I have an entire chicken in my mouth.
I've done it. I've definitely done it.
Um.
I've done it at work before.
Okay.
2 half-an-hour breaks, man. Eat a whole chicken.
It's what we like to call a bachelor chicken.
Yeah.
I once did let it drive in.
I've done it behind a, Victor, you know that place down in Crowfoot that used to be the fucking music shop? What was that called again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was with my cousin one day. We went down to Crowfoot, and then we were all starving, and I was with Lyle from Arbor Lake there, so we all went down to Crowfoot, and then we were like, we're starving. We didn't have a lot of money. We were younger, like in junior high or something, and then we're like, let's just buy a whole chicken. We like devoured it behind that music shop.
Does anybody remember what we're supposed to be doing?
Yes. Now that we have saved Edmund, we have to go back to the university with our 500 tons of fucking unobtainium or whatever the fuck it was called. I wrote it down. No, it was residuum.
No.
Residuum.
No.
I wrote it down. It's not your story, Sean.
Unobtainium's from Pandora in Avatar.
Yeah.
Which is like the
residuum.
silliest name ever.
And then we use the residuum, and the gnome professor guy will cast some sort of big ritual thing that will either save the day or fucking kill Edmund. High risk, high reward. But yeah, that's why somewhere in my inventory it does say that I have a bunch of fucking residuum. I have 2,500 amounts of residuum. And that's what we're supposed to be doing now. Yeah, I think, it was gold.
Which was only like 3 ounces of it or something like that.
Something like that. It was fucking expensive. But we have the residuum. We have the passed out eldritch person. Yeah, I say we rest up and go to the professor in the morning.
Exactly. I agree. 100% tits to the wall.
In the window.
To the wall.
Okay, what kind of story am I supposed to be telling? I've already forgotten.
Well, the
It
water
was supposed to be
elemental
your
lives on the
version of
wall.
what happened because you didn't get to do what you wanted in the fight.
Oh, no. I was going to. No, yeah, I wasn't going to tell that to the people. I was going to write it in my story tome because I've already started telling the patrons of this bar another story the other day when we were trying to break into the balcony.
That is true.
Yeah. So long rest.
All right. So you all sit around the table eating. They did bring in a wet nurse for the baby. But they do say, okay, you take it back now. Yeah, you're all sitting around the table eating food, and your rooms are paid for already. And yeah, if there's nothing else, I'll give you all a long rest.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my. It's taken.
I'll
too
describe
long.
my long rest. Okay, I'll just take all my leathers off, show my ripped little 6-pack. Got a few cuts, got a few bruises. Brushing my hair out in the mirror a little bit, tie it up. Lay down. Feel kind of dirty, but that's okay because the bed's so clean.
You fucking
Davos passes out. That's it.
Finnick gives a small prayer to Moradin while he just faps.
Oh my god!
End
You
of
guys are
story.
both
I want to
animals.
watch that.
Hey, it's between me and Jesus Christ. Thank you very much.
See, you and Morden, I think he's gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
No, it's when I drop my dick. It's the sound of an anvil. Ting, ting, ting.
Oh.
Anyways,
Anyways,
what about Fisker? What's Fisker doing?
So we all have our own rooms? Is that the idea?
there's 2 to a room, so somebody saw me stripping.
Somebody saw me fapping.
Oh fuck!
So
maybe it was-
Fisker
maybe you
went
were-
back.
Maybe you were fapping to.
Bob the Builder.
No! That just
Davos
turned
is stripping.
so bad.
There you go.
Davos is taking off his clothes, and you're just like, "Fuck yeah!"
All right, cool. We'll team up in a room then.
And I feel so dirty, but the bed's clean. Wow, that just went way too well together. Fuck.
Television rules the nation. Whack, whack, whack. All right, the sillies are out. I'm sorry, Gil.
That's right, we're filling up space.
No, we gotta stall till Honky gets back.
So I think this time, whenever we come out of the long rest, I think I'm going to be in civilian attire.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're not gonna wear your plate.
No, I'm going to just...
What, you don't think the guy's gonna do this ritual is just gonna be like, "Nah," and then just fucking go necromancer on us and then
Yeah, maybe he's fucking evil. We don't know.
summon a fucking eldritch monster out of Edmund's fucking forehead?
Fine!
Oh, that's a good point. What if it summons? What if one of the eldritch beings that's fucking up Edmund's brain comes out during the ritual and we gotta fight it?
Wow, like I'm scared.
Fine.
Fine.
All I am is a walking AC to you people.
No, you got healing spells too. You got that
Yeah.
good touch.
You got that beast fucking hold on the Oni where he's just useless. That was such a good
just a
spell.
little too much.
Can you guys misstep or whatever the hell that was? Missed what?
Misty Step?
Misty Step. Yeah.
Can you Misty Step with another person?
No. And it's got to be line of sight. It's got to be a place you can see. You can't go through walls and shit.
So there's no just Misty Stepping someone the hell out of there. That would be amazing.
Nothing surprised me more when fucking Zen fucking Misty stepped across the chasm. I was like, motherfucker.
If we were level 7, one of the spells that I'm gonna next level, I'm gonna take a spell that lets me basically Misty Step with somebody else.
Dimension Door.
What's that called?
Yeah, Dimension Door.
Oh, that's sick.
I get that at level 9 fucking Paladin, I think. Somewhere around there.
Paladin spells are really slow, but yeah, Dimension Door is a 500-foot range too, and I don't even have to be able to see it. I just have to
have seen it before. You have to have seen it before.
But you can fuck it up.
You can?
Well, yeah, because so it says, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction, such as I can be 200 feet straight downward. I can just
when you're in the earth, you're just
make a dimension door casted 200 feet above the ground and just push someone through
Pick someone in it.
Oh,
can you do that?
I would imagine.
Well, I have to go through the door.
It's only a willing creature, I believe.
Oh, fuck, that'd be hilarious.
You must bring one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. Creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast the spell. If you would arrive in a place already occupied by an object or a creature, such as in the middle of the earth, you and any creature traveling with you take 46 force damage, and the spell fails to teleport you. So if I try and just go straight down, I either luck out and hit a cave under the earth, or I just take a bunch of fucking force damage and then don't do anything.
Holy shit, that's actually crazy.
And get shot back out where you were.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's 500 feet, so it's pretty fucking big.
Damn. Yeah, it's good for a ranged character to have, or someone who's not directly in combat all the time, because then you can take somebody who's close to the creature out of there with you.
Yeah.
It's good for getting the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the person who's just literally one hit to death, but it's too close.
Yeah.
You're just goodbye.
Well, I guess Finnick will walk over to Fisker and put his hand on his shoulders and how you been, my friend? You feel rested and ready for another bout?
Oh. Sean didn't wash his hands.
So Fisker was going to walk around the back of the hotel and kind of just whittle while looking at the waterfall. So he should be back there right now. He's going to probably rest up on he's going to sleep outside.
Alrighty.
But yeah, let's say this happens before he goes back. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Because you're sleeping in your room, right? Alright, so we'll say this happens in the pub. So before Fisker walks outside, he's like, oh, what's on your hand?
Oh, the grace of Moradin's own.
Geez, I know you're committed to your cause and everything like that. Why do you wear that plate armor everywhere you go, dude? It must be heavy.
Well, the last time I took it off, I suffered a mortal wound from a foe.
I see.
Her name is Beatrice, if you get my drift. Nudge, nudge, nudge.
Well, Finnick, I'm glad we made it out in one piece. I'm really happy to be back in my hometown, and I can't wait to see my family. I can't believe this has caused us distraction enough that we've been here for 3 days, and I haven't even been home yet to taste my wife's delicious mushroom stew.
You have not slept since you got there. Anybody.
Yeah, really. So he's Fisker says, I think I'm gonna go and just sit over at the edge of the
You had one night,
water.
I believe.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Fisker, a dwarf's promise is his own, and as I said, I would guide you back to your homeland. I've never had a respect for such a small, stout folk as myself, so congratulations on all your endeavors, past tense. Ow.
Well, maybe if we stay here long enough, something good will happen. Fuck. It's not been easy.
Absolutely not.
With that, he putters off.
All right.
Bad shit seems to follow me around.
You are
Fear
bad
we
shit,
might have
Davos.
another. What?
Says, you are bad shit that happens, Davos, says Finnick.
I don't know.
And then he starts to giggle.
Don't happen to Davos. Davos happens to.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened to all of you?
Well, my friends, I think this is where I will bow out. Finnick kind of bows to the group and says, I must require rest and food and grog.
Grog, he's right there.
No, grog, not scrog.
Need a little scrog in you?
Little scrog in ya.
So, yeah, Finnick's gonna bugger off and head up into his room. And all you hear is clank, clank, clank when he's taking off his pieces of armor to go to bed.
And you hear
Then
Davos
once
say,
he's-
I'm gonna wait a second for more.
Once he's asleep, we go in and we fucking stab him.
Just get the soap bars ready and the socks, boys.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, it'd be awesome. Oh my god, I have a great idea.
What's up?
It's a prank.
Fucking up our long rest?
No. It's a prank for later. I have to get the materials, but I think Caleb would be down for it. Here, Caleb, come with me into the private chat for a second.
Somebody
Make a
move me in.
difference.
I'm not near my thing.
Oh, fuck.
I can do it.
What, you want to hear it?
No, I can do it.
Like, he can move the two of you.
Oh.
But yeah,
Well, shit.
I'm just happy I was able to keep my promise to Fisker to get him home safe and sound. Is that like respect mission past Fisker will remember that?
What?
Hi, welcome. How are you?
Mission passed. Fisker will remember that. Fisker will remember that.
You know,
Fisker's
mission past respect from GTA.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I missed that completely.
Alright, well, I guess I'll put us into a little bit of a camp situation while we wait on those guys. If I don't get a long rest because of what Ben's fucking doing, I will kill his character.
Wait, you're killing who?
I said if Ben's prank prevents me from long resting, I will kill him.
Okay. Move Caleb back if you can.
Donk.
All right, you all wake up in the morning well rested.
Hooray!
Ooh.
Oh, Davos survives another day.
I have all my hit dice back. Woohoo! And I'm healed. The temporary hit points you can give is actually so OP.
The one that keeps regenerating every round. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, wait. So does the 10 regenerate? I thought there was the 5 one that
No.
regenerated.
So I have two different spells that
Can
do.
they stack?
Yeah, because
Oh.
heroism gives you 5 temporary HP at the beginning of every turn, but it only lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Aid gives you 5, like an increase to your max HP by 5, and then plus an additional 5 for every level above that I upcast it.
Damn.
So I can theoretically,
You have up to 15, like the third
Yeah.
level spell slot.
yeah.
And then the 5 one, so you could give up to 20.
Oh
But
no,
that
no,
would
no.
be like-
Aid is a second level spell, so I can give up to 10 at the moment with aid, and then using
Oh.
heroism on top gives you
Is there a better one than that? That's a third level spell?
then what? Then aid?
Yeah.
No, because aid just gets upcasted. So if I use a third level spell slot, I'm giving you 10, which is what I did last night.
Oh, okay. Oh,
When I
it's
get
second
fourth
level gives
yeah,
5.
yeah. when I get 4th level spell slots, if I use the 4th level spell slot for aid, you get 15. And then
So what's the highest spell level slot?
9.
Oh, I did not know that at all. That's crazy. How does a caster character work? Like, when do you know you get these? Like, per level? Like, it's like 7th level.
Oh, yeah, so depending on what spellcaster you're playing, like, so paladins, like Sean, are known as half-casters,
Okay.
because they actually cap out at level 5, like, they don't get any spell slots higher than level 5.
Okay.
Whereas the bard is a full spellcaster, so he does go all the way up to 9th. And then different spellcasters learn different spells certain ways, like, bards just know them, but then like whatever they know, that's all they know. Whereas wizards can have like their spell book, which can have like 100 spells in it, but they can only prepare a couple for the day, kind of thing.
Oh.
And then when you look at spells, certain spells will be able to be upcast, and it'll tell you what that upcast effect is if it has one.
On the particular spell.
Yeah, so like I've got a level 1 spell called Healing Word, which heals for 1d4 plus my mod. And then if I use a 2nd level spell slot for it, it does 2d4, and then 3d4, and 4d4, assuming I have the spell slot to cast it higher.
Okay. Okay, so that makes sense. That's how heals get like better.
Yeah,
Like when you're
there
really
are
high
also
level.
there are also better like healing spells as you go up, right? But like so
heal.
Yeah, like heal. But like Misty Step, for example, is 2nd level. I can teleport 30 feet. It doesn't have an upcast.
Okay.
So if I can use a 3rd or a 4th or a 5th level spell slot for it, but it doesn't gain any benefit from a higher spell.
Nothing. No extra distance, nothing. But yeah, that makes sense. And then like what are some of the better heals? Like heal, what's the next one?
Heal's probably one of the best.
Yeah. So you start getting big versions. So there's like, so I've got Healing Word. There's Mass Healing Word, which does 1d4, but heals like I think it's 5 people or something like that. Like,
damn.
There's another healing spell I get where when I'm out of combat, I can take 10 minutes and cast a spell that heals everybody for a fuck ton of HP, but it just can't be used in combat.
Okay. Well, that's good too. Like for in between combats, if we keep going.
Yeah, if we don't have time for a short rest, I can just bam.
Interjects my arrival.
Oh, bam.
I've been trying to find my place to get in there for like 3 minutes, but you guys have just been adamantly talking about the same thing, and I'm like, well, this is a bad place to get in.
You just come right in.
I said I'm here.
Oh, you missed well, you might have missed it. If you've been here for a couple minutes, maybe not. But just so you know, Finnick wants a little scrog in him.
Yes.
I did miss that.
Yeah.
He claims he said grog, but we know. We know.
We know what he actually wants.
Oh my god. Well.
All right, so we all wake up. We're rested.
Is it like?
Do we have a map?
Yeah, we're on the main map.
Can I get
we're
a
back.
push?
I don't think I can do that.
You got it.
Is Sakote here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's do this. Okay.
All right. So you all wake up in the morning, come down for breakfast.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna get myself a big old stack of flapjacks.
Yeah. Same.
I'm gonna get a bowl of raisin bran and a grapefruit because I'm fucking that kind of guy.
You seem like you're that kind of guy, Finnick.
Yeah.
I want the cereal as bland as possible.
Yeah.
With dried up grapes in it, please.
Dude, raisin bran's amazing though. Like, don't even diss.
Can I get raisin bran?
I don't know if you know or not, but that's totally what we were just doing was dissing raisin bran.
I know, that's why I had to stand up for it. It's like one of my favorite cereals. The Post raisin bran is the best one. It has huge raisins in it.
Okay.
Made with grains, which are
raisins in it.
Yeah.
Made with grains. What kind of grains? What kind of grains is it made from? Whole grains. It says so on the
All
box.
right. So I'm gonna
Oh.
see Davos's stack of flapjacks, and I'm gonna get my own, and then I'm gonna watch him, and as he continues to eat them, I'm gonna try and eat mine faster, and we're just gonna go on, and we're just gonna have a little food eating competition. Just starts off as like, ooh, pancakes, and then it's just us like trying to shove pancakes into our face.
Yeah, now
Like,
folding them up and just shoving
Yeah.
it in.
You're folding full flapjacks like crepes, just trying to force them into your face.
And now
yeah.
me and Zen both have sticky hands too.
Yeah, I was-
Finnick's gonna pour sugar on top of his grapefruit and use a knife and fork to eat it.
Oh God.
a knife.
So
Oh wow.
elegant. Oh my gosh. So elegant.
I really thought
It is-
Finnick was cool until this one sentence.
Hey, Mr. Obligent Biceps there, you look the same on both sides. You can turn around and eat your fucking flapjacks.
You turn around and eat your flapjacks there, perfect guy, okay? With your symmetrical goat legs and biceps, get out of here. Your hooves are even matching color. Do you paint them? Like, what's going on here?
Oh my god, if you ever get your legs shaved or like light on fire at some point, I can't wait to just see you flex a leg. Be like, look at that.
Look how symmetrical these are, Finnick.
Finnick's gonna look around and wonder where Fisker is.
Fisker's sleeping out in the bush.
I'm probably.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Sprog.
Wait, you told us that, right? Like,
I'm
not
gonna leave
panicking
my.
like
I'm
another
gonna
one
leave the
must have
payment
stolen.
for the food on the table just so they don't think I'm running, and I'm gonna go out and see if I can find Fisker.
Fisker wanders through the door, looking refreshed, eating trail mix.
Trail mix made by his
Eating
wife
a Rice
after
Krispie square.
a good diggle ditching last night.
Diggle
Yeah,
ditching. Okay,
Perks up a little
last thing
bit.
I'm gonna do, go to the bartender. I'm gonna order 5 cafes to go.
5 cafe lattes.
Do they have any sort of respectable bean juice here?
Yeah. So he
A half orc comes from behind the thing holding barista equipment. What kind
Yeah.
of food is that?
I mean, it's not steamed, but they boil water and they use like a bodum and make a really rich kind of and they serve it in small cups.
Well,
Like
I'm going to ask if he has anything like a extra flask or 2 behind the bar that he can put it in, and I'll pay a little extra for that.
Yeah, so he kind of digs around a little bit and rinses out a like a metal flask, yeah, and carefully pours each of the little cups into it and hands it to you.
All
That'll be 5 gold, please.
right, I will give him my excess of 7. I have 507, so there you go. 7 gold. Tip for the man.
All right, he is beaming.
And I'll say, top of the morning. And I will head out to the guys, and I'll be like,
Make a perception check as you're walking away.
okay. Let's do it. 21.
You can hear him say to his friend, "These foreigners are all so strange."
I'll turn around and give him a little wink.
He gives a smile and a wave, and yeah, you fucking
I can
idiot.
just see the gesture he's making to his friend after he's like, "Yeah, bye." He's like, "I fucking told you."
And then I'm gonna like waddle out like faster, like I'm just happy because we survived and now I have coffee. And then I'll come out to the boys and share a cup with them, share some pours or some sips or whatever.
Happy bean juice.
Yeah, so whoever drinks from it, it is delicious, and it would be like a rare treat that you'd have. A little bit bitter, like coffee, but really good.
So we're not taking any exhaustion from stimulating ourselves, are we?
No.
Okay, thank God. Just a little giddy. Let's go.
So while we're standing here, I still have one more use of the stimulant herbs. Can I refine those down into more uses?
Yeah, maybe with an alchemist kit and like a meth lab in a few weeks. Alchemy.
In a few weeks. Heard. Got this figured out. I know what Drow Wilson's doing when we get home.
Put him in the back of Horrors and
The
Moors.
Zors and Moors, and the Moors has now become a meth lab.
Start buying flasks and beakers and shipping them in slowly over time. Holy shit.
Why's it gotta be
Hey,
slow? I'm in charge of the town. I didn't say it was illegal.
If you want to hear a really horrible redneck song, look up meth labs and moonshine.
Oh god.
Uh,
All right, so I'm gonna let somebody say what we want to do. That's all I had to do.
Well, I think first order of business is to grab Edmund and haul ass to the dude.
The university.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, we also feed the baby some
Coffee?
ground up, vegetables or whatever, right? Some
So I just want to put this out
paste or
there, like out of game, but like in game. We are super lucky that we didn't have that baby with us because Scrog's first thought when he saw the Oni was if they love babies. And I was going to try to lure the Oni away from where he was with the baby.
Oh god.
Come get the baby.
Come get the baby.
with that big toothy grin. They're like, oh god.
Right,
Let's all
yeah,
keep in mind, Scrog's about to. Well, Cody's about to actually have a baby.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. HK himself's actually about to have a baby as he's trying to feed babies to other creatures in his mythical games.
Hey, everything is safe in this fantasy world.
All right. So
Sacrifice all.
where was the dude again that we had to go to? He was down in the bottom left of the map.
He is in the
right?
university, which
Is
was
this one here? How do I do the drawing again?
Double click.
Double do. Ah, no, it's
Okay.
close enough.
How you draw is right click, enter drawing mode, and then.
or you can just double click, like he said, like the left and right mouse, and it makes an arrow.
Oh yeah. No, so
And then you double click again to get rid of it.
Yeah, it's over here. If you guys can see where my arrow is.
Oh, there's a. Don't zoom out really far. That's not good over there.
That's still there, Cote! Jesus
Somebody
Christ!
bad
Cote,
things.
did you redraw that? Is that new?
I don't know. Why do you think
I
it's
don't
new?
know.
because it's in the color of your die.
Yeah, we know.
Not my die.
Yeah, all it is. It is most definitely whatever your collar is right there next to your name. That is your collar.
Fuck that. My color is green. That shit's blue.
I don't see it.
What are we talking about?
Zoom out
Yeah.
to the right of the map.
Not
Zoom
sure
out
it's
to
all
the
that
bar in
important.
the gray.
Oh, there it is.
Not sure it's all that important.
I'm not sure it's all that important. Don't everybody go look at it.
Okay, I'm following my red line here. Let's do it. Like we're heading down to talk to this really Alzheimer'd wizard. I remember him. He just is.
What
He's
was
on
his
another
name
plane
again, Caleb?
himself. Knob Stomper.
Stomper.
Knob Stomper.
Gobstopper.
Oh, it's Stomper. I always thought it was
No.
Stomper. He stomps knobs. Like
See, you're just looking at the decoy.
oh no, good day. What? What do you mean decoy?
Just
Oh,
please
just
don't
the
make
deep-
it bannable.
No.
What the fuck? Okay.
The real one's somewhere else. But let's not get all hung up on that.
Okay.
There's always to find every time we play. I just never talk about it. Nobody ever finds them.
I find them most of the time. I just don't comment on them. I like how your instant thing was, how do you know it was me? Because I watch you draw them like every 3 games.
It
Alright,
was a
where's it
ballad.
going?
All right, well, I'm going to piss because this will be... Just go ahead. I'll be back in a second.
yeah. Scrog, move your guy down there, And
Just tell me how to live my life.
come on down to Alzheimer Town.
Okay, what are we doing now that we're done drawing dicks everywhere?
Well,
Not everywhere.
we're here, and somebody can lead the conversation because that's not really Davos.
Scrog doesn't even get. I mean, Scrog cares enough, but
Scrog's never actually been here.
yeah, that's
No,
actually 100% right. Scrog stayed at the bar and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that good stuff. Yeah, Scrog's new to this.
Well,
Do I find those two college girls that were giggling at me again?
Oh.
Zen and Scrog frolic off into nowhere.
This time you
can-
can show them your symmetrical biceps.
I'm gonna
You
show
could
them
make
something
an
else that's symmetrical.
investigation check if you want to
I
look.
want to find them. No.
College bitches, here we go.
Now he has like a montage of like frat house living for like 2 months. And
Yeah, he just stops
parties.
adventuring.
Right.
Just hangs out on campus. Do you even go here?
No, but I came here once or twice.
Oh my-
Alright. So you approach the pavilion,
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
and much like before, there's students coming to and fro. It looks like classes are actually probably in today. And
Okay.
you remember the way. You kind of wander up and you go by, and you pass a couple lecture halls where there's gnomes and elves and giving different lectures on mathematics and history.
What'd you say they were making in there?
Spaghetti?
Mathematics?
So as we're walking down the halls, I think Finnick's gonna ping off a divine sense.
There we go. I got
Okay.
Grog's realizing that he might have a
everybody
drug
got
problem as he starts to itch dealing with his cocaine withdrawal.
I heard somebody
anybody
say
else get
hello.
kicked?
Loves it.
Anybody?
Nope.
No, I am here. Oh, okay. Welcome back. This is what happens sometimes.
Okay.
Did everybody else get kicked, or
No, so every once in a while my internet does the same thing. It'll just drop, and like we can totally still hear you. You can't hear us. Everything on your end stopped working, and then everything will shut down and open back up, and everything works again.
Just a little
Weird.
technical hiccup.
Yeah, it's just a weird hiccup. Like the FBI agent just couldn't keep up with what the fuck we were talking about.
Well,
all right, Sean?
Girls.
In one of the classrooms, you do get what's your range on it again?
I think it's 60 feet, so it's just gonna be
What are
Yeah,
you
so
doing?
in one of the smaller lecture halls, you do get a ping of Celestial.
ooh.
okay. I'm just gonna kind of walk up to the door and peer in.
All right. When you look in, you know instantly which one it is. The instructor appears to be have at least some celestial blood.
Cool.
Very tall, Eladrin-looking elf. Like most elves are shorter.
Yeah.
This one tends to be taller than the average human,
Okay.
and she's got like deep green eyes, and she's you're kind of taken aback a little bit by her.
That's the thing. Does Scrog see this beastie celestial bitch? Scrog's
Awesome.
interested. Scrog's biting. What's up?
Awesome. So Finnick's just gonna keep that on his mind for now, and then just continue on with the group.
How long does it last? It's once, right?
It's just a pulse. Think of it as a radar pulse.
Like a sonar.
Yeah.
Pong. Yeah.
Can somebody push me the map so I can see, just so I can have the map?
Honky Kong.
I think it's just a regular big map, isn't it?
Yeah, but
It is,
Got
yeah,
kicked.
but it's easier to just get it pushed because Caleb knows what he's pushing versus us
Yeah,
taking
it's hard to
3,000
find what they're called all
maps.
the time.
Yeah, I got 3,000 words to look through. Which word am I looking for?
All right. So you make your way up to the upper levels, kind of like in the attic of the building. Same way, where everything else is kind of clean and meticulous. You start walking up here, and it's there's dust and everything, and you get to the door at the top of the stairs. That's locked.
I'm gonna knock on
Well-
that door.
Yeah, all right. So a few minutes go by, and the door opens, and you recognize it as one of the grad students that's working underneath Professor Knobstopper, and it's kind of a shorter dome with glasses and long ears, kind of a mop head haircut. And he goes, "Oh, you again? Well, come on in."
Take a step into the room.
All right.
Get
Gonna grab
immediately
the person
shot
in front
down
of
by
me's
magic
hips.
missiles times 40. Blah.
So, he leads you to like a sitting area and says he'll be out shortly. And I want y'all to talk amongst yourself for 5 minutes while I go to the bathroom.
Okay, whoever's in front of me, I have your hips,
You
and I'm walking in like a little train, and I'm going
You guys like-
choo-choo.
I look at Zen. You like salvia, man?
Finnick's gonna look over to Fisker and be like, I think I found my future wife.
Oh, well, by all means, settle down and move in. We'd love to have you.
There's
She
something
seems like a fine piece of. And then he just bends down and starts tying his shoes.
He's gonna
I'm gonna
look
start
over
rubbing
and
on my-
wonder what her
Rubbing on
name
my
is.
pecs and be like, Finnick, I always knew you liked me.
I wonder, there seems to be something almost
She's evil.
heavenly about her.
She's evil.
She's
She's a vampire.
She's a celestial.
Why couldn't you be an evil angel?
Then you'd be a demon.
No, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
Aren't demons
Mike-
partially fallen angels?
No.
Demons are demons.
Yeah.
Satan's not a demon. Satan is a fallen
I
angel.
can name you like 6 angels from like 6 different books that are or 6 demons from different books that are fallen angels. So fuck all you guys.
Okay, well, name 6 demons,
demons fallen
from
angels?
Forgotten Realms that are angels.
Oh, from Forgotten Realms. I can't do that then.
Yeah, well, then...
They are core books of
me.
Wow, we're also sassy with Sean. Like, if I was Sean,
I know you treat your tank with such disrespect. You think he's trying to kill himself. You make up all these stories. You think you should be put in an insane asylum.
I'm not changing that statement. I'm just going to keep going with what you're saying.
Yeah. Your words, not mine.
Right. You said it. We just agree.
Finnick will definitely remember that.
Finnick will remember that.
Well, we'll make that in game where I said that. I said
Strog has already
You're also
forgotten what
sassy
Finnick
with
was supposed
Finnick.
to remember.
Yes, I know I am hard to deal with sometimes, but the randiness has just taken over lately. I haven't been home in a very
Randy!
long time.
The randiness.
the cheeseburgers.
Listen here, you cheeseburger eating motherfucker. I'll call your boss, Mr. Leahy, right now, Randy.
Oh my
Go find your boyfriend, Randy.
I will just to pass the time, I will ask Zen. Zen, have you ever in your travels come across any magical pillars that are in question? Like, have you ever seen anything out of the ordinary, either a consecrated or desecrated ground? I'm currently trying to research these things. This is just to pass the time.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm going to actively look for people.
Yeah,
to
the
talk
guild
to.
that I am a member of is always in search of, strange happenstances and unique iniquities. So
Very well.
we can always ask at a guild headquarters if we're ever happen to be nearby one.
Gotcha.
But I've only really been traveling for like a month.
Well, if you happen to
Oh.
see this, please let me know. Finnick's going to open up his compendium, and he's going to
Push the
show you a picture, like an etched hand drawing of what one of the obelisks looks like.
Can you push pictures?
I don't have option to push pictures, and I don't think there's
Okay.
one in the actual thing. But just imagine a giant. So just imagine like a giant stone monument that is basically
like a
marble.
It doesn't look anything like the dick on the side of the map.
I'm really trying to explain it. I'm trying really hard to. I promise you, I'm trying really hard to. But it's like imagine like a 10-foot monument that is basically like, imagine cloud swirls on it. And the main statue itself is made out of quartz, but the interior lining in the cracks, and it would be kind of glowing in an almost bluish purple hue. And you can kind of see around the tree that there is, like, it seems to, like, the evil that was once within these things has kind of seeped into the trees and the grass around it, kind of transforming them.
That just reminded me of Land of the Lost.
So if you
When
happen
they
to
find
ever
the
see
big glowing
these on your
crystal.
travels, please let me know.
I will do just that.
What I was thinking.
I?
Oh yeah. I am HK, and I like bananas.
Did you guys fire out any invites to the stream? Because I sent out the
course
key
I
in
did.
Discord. All right, cool. Just checking, because I did as well.
Of course I did. It is my job.
But I really do like. Fuck, I wish we were just a straight evil campaign, or like at least just chaotic.
We
Because
all are, except for fucking.
I know, and they've ruined me creating drug labs and creating a big ring of drug selling that I can make tons of money from. Probably partaking every once in a while, but like they've ruined it. I
You're
can't do it.
partaking with them still in front of you. What do you mean?
No, but like
you just
now
like
I can't
you
just go
snorted
off and
all of
start
my
selling all of it.
Davos, you snorted all of my drugs in front of all of us and then took off like nothing happened.
Okay, well, if you're creating this business when we get back to town, we're gonna go halfsies, and I'm gonna invest, and we're gonna create this business. Okay.
The craziest thing is about business is you never get high on your own supply. I'm willing to sell you drugs.
I'm gonna start this drug ring. Okay, I will be. You can do the making. Okay, but
all right, thanks everybody for watching. We're gonna end her there.
I will be the little elven guy in the back alley. I'll let you come to for your stuff.
Yeah, blowjobs because you're addicted to drugs, Davos.
Blowjobs, wonderful. I got so turned around.
I'm the elf you come to in the alley when you need,
your stuff. Yeah.
Fellatio, bro. That's what that's called.
No. Okay. So you're sitting there for a few minutes. And,
welcome back.
Welcome back.
The
after Davos turned into Wanda.
After some time, the student comes back and with some tea, and then another student comes leading the old professor, and he sits down. I goes, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Is this who was this we're talking to again? Is this the dude?
This is Knob Stomper.
Knob Stomper. Okay.
Glasgow Knob Stomper.
Right. As per requested, we have retrieved our friend and we've brought the necessary components for what we discussed previously.
You see, like, a glimmer of recollection, and his eyes open up. He's got giant eyebrows, too, if you don't remember. His eyes kind of open up. Oh! Yes. Yes, I remember. And you bought the residuum
Yeah. We have the residuum. And yeah, I guess I hand it over.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Do you still
All
plan
right.
on honoring our arrangement?
Yes, of course. What was shingles? You had to get rid of shingles?
Oh my
No, we had
God.
to cure the mind of our friend. It's been taken over by an entity.
He's got syphilis. Syphilis. Sound it out.
He's got brain syphilis.
Brain syphilis, yes.
From
Well-
Hayaguna.
Follow me.
From
And
an
he
iguana.
leads you. He leads you kind of off into an adjacent room, and you can tell this was an office at some point. And there's all kinds of like grandfather clocks and different kinds of clocks in here, and they're all ticking. So yes, my son, before he died, he loved to make big clockwork. Okay, put your friend there, and he points with his cane at a chair in the center of the room, and says, "Yeah, I'll take seats in here around.
I'll take
I'll have a
Oh,
look
it's a
at it."
seance.
I'll take him over and place him where he was requested, and I'll look back towards him and I'll ask him, what are the dangers of this?
Well, let me have a look at him, and I'll tell you.
Can we have Edmund here for visual aid?
Sure.
You.
Bless you, I think.
Thank you. I think.
Well, if I was a sneeze, yes, it was bless you. If not, then it wasn't.
Okay. He's like, normally you go see a healer for this. Let me see what's wrong with your friend here. And he goes and he pulls out the largest pair of glasses you've ever seen in your life.
Elton John style.
Yeah. And he puts them on and kind of squints a little bit and walks over to Edmund and just kind of looks him up and down, like opens his mouth and pulls out his tongue, and then just hauls off and slaps him.
Oh.
Then he gets in real close and he listens to his whispers. He goes, "Ah, I see. Are you willing to go through with this? It could
What is
be.
it we're going through with?
You
What are you
asking
gonna
Edmund?
Well, you're going to have to go get him.
What?
Oh.
Go get him. Tell us the full story, old man. We've just
I don't know,
been through
man.
a cage full of fish people and demons and all manner of summoned beasts. Be straight with us. We brought you your stuff. Come on. Come on. Fister's just looking him right in the face.
Are you asking us to travel to another plane?
You to go wherever he is. And he's not here.
And this is going to be a good trip.
Does it require all of us?
The more of his friends will be, the more helpful.
You see Fisker turn away, and he's fucking grumbling in the background, and he seems to know something that he's not letting on, and he's just, you can see him kind of chewing his cud, and he's just like going, fucking typical gnome. You hear him complaining about gnomes, which is funny because he's a gnome.
He goes to his desk and he pulls out a scrap of paper and he begins writing stuff on it. And he said, "The ritual will take about an hour to prepare."
All right, Fister's gonna screw a loop into his eye and go over there and start staring at the paperwork and see if he recognizes anything. What the fuck this guy's doing beyond what he's telling us?
Go
Do
ahead,
these
make an
writings
Arcana
look
check.
familiar? Okay. This guy.
Well,
Fucking never get a straight answer out of a gnome. Let this be known,
Ooh.
travelers, that I may never see again soon. You can expect a lot out of a gnome. You can expect a cool gadget. You can expect a fucking knuckle sandwich. You can expect a good BJ, especially if you like it when the person stands. But you cannot expect a straight answer.
So he's writing down things like a 5-pointed circle with this kind of mandala frame on the outside. So it's some kind of magical circle that he's written down with like instructions for, and then he's also written an order. It looks like he's ordering doses of a potion, and a few other components that you recognize as spell components, but you don't know exactly what spell, or you can't figure out what kind of spell he's looking to cast.
I'll ask him, if we do go get Edmund, will he recognize us?
I don't know.
So you send us in with a half-cocked plan with no guarantee of success. This sounds more treacherous than before.
It's his only shot.
God damn it.
How long will this take?
I don't think you'll really even notice. 1 hour to prepare. And he finishes writing, and he goes, "We'll clear the room for now, and my students will prepare it." And he goes to the door and hands off the sheet to a student, and the student goes off and collects the rest of the students, and they are busy at work. Come along, let's have some tea while we wait.
He's giving us ayahuasca. We're about to do a hold hands seance and enter the same trip. Let's do
I just
it.
got back home. I've only been here for a few days. We have only slept 2 nights. I'm not gonna jump into a wormhole to God knows where without even seeing my children first. Do you want to metagame it and tell me that that's not a concern? Otherwise, Fisker's gonna go home and be like, "Hi, honey. Hi, kids. I'm about to go through a portal in case you never see me again. I made it back. Now I'm gonna go die."
This may be the last time you see me, but hey, make sure you clean your rooms.
He walks in the door, does the John Cena, "You can't see me," and then just backsteps out.
Well,
I'll just say this because I don't want to cause a diversion. If we don't come back like a couple weeks, Fisker's gonna have to he's gonna have to have a fucking tantrum.
I think what he was leading on to was that it's going to be like no time perception spell
I think
fucking
that's what he meant.
injuries.
That's why I was like, "Oh, do you want to tell me outside the game whether that's what you meant or not?"
I think that's what it is. I'm well versed in the drugs.
Well, we are here physically, so even if we go into an astral plane, we have to come back here.
Even if we come back dead.
All right, Fisker's gonna choose not to complain about this
At the
inconvenience.
same time, Skrog not knowing the meaning of family and this being a weird concept to him, offers to wait so Fisker can go say his final goodbyes and get condolences with his family.
Oh, it's all good. Fisker didn't say this out loud.
Go be a wine baby with your family, you little gnome bastard.
So
Oh my god, bitch, I try to die every day.
Caleb, taking a look
Yeah.
at this guy, is he seeming like he's pretty Alzheimer'd again? Like he seems more conscious than he was of things before, but is
Make
he
an
doing
insight
some-
check.
Okay.
Is this fucking Davos's first insight check of the game?
Probably
15.
pretty close.
He does seem more cognizant.
Okay.
Like he forgets a word here and there, but he's not pissing on the carpet and like
Okay.
reverting way back. Yeah.
Fisker wants
And
to talk to him.
where is he in this room right now?
He's sitting down in his like lounger, drinking a tea, and
Okay, I'm gonna just snoop around the room a little bit, see if I can see anything out of place.
okay.
A little bit sinister, or anything that seems like maybe it's locked away, or
We're in
Have
a
a penis sitting in a jar.
Hey, he's just got a dick in a jar. It's in a box. Let's be 100% honest.
Yeah, let's be.
Fennec's gonna walk over towards Zen and put his hand on his shoulders and be like, Zen, I know you just arrived in this group, but I need your help to save my friend. I know there's no sense of you joining us if you don't wish it so, but I just want to know, if you do come with us, it has to be of your own choosing.
Oh, Zen's 100% ready to jump through this portal right now.
Good. I'm glad to see Scrog and Zen can agree on a couple things.
Zen,
I'm ready to drink
Zen's entire goal
Kool-Aid
is
and
just
jump
go
in the hole.
see. Yeah, he's always about going to see weird shit that's happening all over the place, and it's not every day that somebody's like, "Hey, you want to go to the astral plane?"
You want to go inside this guy's skull? Yes.
I'm like,
Yes, I do.
I can do that? Hell yeah. Zen is 100% on board.
Why am I just now finding out I can go into people's dreams? Why am I just now finding this out?
Alright.
Well,
Take
that's Freddy.
$2,500 of dumb shit, and all I gotta do is just knock the dude loopy. We got this. I'm going inside everybody's dreams.
investigation
Krueger
check.
jokes.
Davos
Okay.
for poking around the room.
Investigation.
What does
21.
they say? 21.
All right. Are you looking for anything? You're looking for something amiss, right?
I'm looking for either something amiss or something locked away. Some area that he doesn't want, only he unlocks and goes into, and anything like that.
In this main room, there's books everywhere, and there's a bunch of grad students that are like taking not markers, like chalk and junk in another room. There's a few locked cases that have books inside of them. There's other rooms that you could leave to go visit if you wanted.
That are attached to his study, essentially.
They're attached to this main room kind of thing.
Okay. I am going to ask Knob Stomper where the nearest lavatory is that I can clean myself. That coffee is getting to me, and the extra tea didn't help.
Oh, the students use that in there, and he points his cane at one of the doors.
Okay.
New Yorker has an anus.
Is it near any of the other doors
What?
that are locked?
You don't know if any of the doors are locked. They're all closed except for the one that they're coming in out of. It does border another door beside it.
Okay, I will casually do my thing, walk on over there, and try the opposite door to the one he said.
All right. It's open.
Okay, I will walk in there and close it behind me.
All right, so you go in, and it looks like it's almost like a nurse's office in a school. There's one bed. There looks like there's some medical equipment there. Some open books with different drawings of plants on them.
Okay. Any sort of medicine cabinet?
No medicine cabinet.
Is there a sexy nurse?
What's that?
Is there a sexy nurse?
Jesus Christ, Donkey.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Try muting yourself when you're coughing.
Is there a sexy nurse?
There's no sex, just you.
There's no sex, just you. Okay. I'll just take a decent look around, see if there's anything else.
Yeah,
that's
essentially all you're picking up in this room.
Okay. I will head back into the room.
All right.
And I'll actually go take a piss in the other room. I'll be like, that was the wrong room.
So you open it up, and it is 100%. It smells kind of poorly in here. There's a couple of chamber pots, and like a little wash basin.
Wonderful. I will drain the main drow vein and come back out after cleaning my hands, unlike Mr. Finnick.
All right, there's a scary amount of blood in your urine.
Blood?
No, just kidding.
Okay. I was actually so concerned for a second.
What did Locke give you?
Oh my god.
All right, Chief.
I
You
feel
go back
better.
to the main room. When you return, he's in the middle of telling a story from his youth about how they stole the campus flag and hung it from the top tower of the Parliament.
Okay. Like on this building? Or on the main Parliament building, like up in town?
Yeah, on the main Parliament building. Kind of a really boring story.
Old man's got to speak.
So, yeah. What's the name of the dudes we fought in the I can't never remember. Kuotoa, is that what it is?
Kutoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
All
need
right.
to do up your EXP too.
We can do that right now.
Yeah.
We can do it at the end.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Fisker wants to ask the old man about the Kuotoa, obviously, so he's going to break into the story and recount everything that happened. It's like, don't you want to know where we found this guy? We found him in a cave. He was kidnapped by these fish people. Now, you listen here. I haven't been here for some time, but I was almost murdered on the roads a couple weeks ago. Now, the reason I settled my family in Tektuin is I thought this was a safe place. I have one simple question. What the fuck is going on here that there's fish people kidnapping motherfuckers and bringing them into the tunnels under the waterfall? This is some crazy shit. Do you have any idea what's going on?
No, Kuatoa are.
And
Never
he'll
actually.
recount all of the summoners and the summoned creatures too. Sorry. Goblins, all that shit. Fucking dynamite throwing bitches.
Well, that's
Sorry, old man. Sorry, old man. You were saying.
something you should report to the authorities.
Well, I mean, it's never smart to get the authorities involved in such things. You know the way things work around here.
I killed them all.
Don't you
Automatically,
worry about the bureaucracy. They've approved my last 3 grant requests. Just keep at it.
Sir, I can't roll up to the police station with a dark elf and a barbarian in tow and say that we're being harassed by monsters.
I've already heard
These
that one.
bureaucrats will tell me that I'm traveling with the monsters. But I digress. Long story short, he has no idea what the fuck.
No clue. He tries to tell
Okay.
you what Kuatoa are, if you want to hear that. But he doesn't have any
I
insight.
apologize to him for interrupting him.
But he doesn't have any insight on the events that happened.
I'm going to ask him if there is a library that is for use for everyone.
Oh, yes.
Where would I find that?
I will begin the South Wing.
And it's permitted for all those, even non-students, to use?
Yeah, you have to sign in. They don't like too many visitors at a time. But
Well, you said it would take an hour to prepare. Well, find me there whenever we're ready.
they're almost ready.
Well, it hasn't been an hour. It's been like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Mr. Mumbles to you, if information and intelligence is the gift my people give to the world. He's kind of proud.
Do you want to come with me, Fisker? Perhaps there might be some information we could find that could aid our situation.
I don't think you'll get much reading done. It's a 20-minute walk there and back.
Fuck, this building's bigger than I thought, considering it's like fucking 40 feet wide.
Oh, we know scales off of this.
Alright, well, fuck everything I wanted to do.
I'm gonna say to him, do you know what you were just saying? That story, eh?
Well, you're not in the room, you're in a bathroom somewhere, aren't you?
No, I just came back in.
Oh.
There's
I'm just
a
testing his
library.
Alzheimer's brain, okay?
Well,
That's
if we
a
have an
library.
hour to pass. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna eyeball the books in the room and see if I can find anything to do with Kaer Morhen.
With Kaer Morhen?
Yeah.
You do see on the wall, there's a full map of the Caspian Sea. And Kaer Morhen's on there, but it's named differently.
Interesting. What is the name?
The name is... fuck it. Vasteros.
Mm-hmm. Be funny to get back home at one point and see the state of our shindig.
Alright, I'm
So
putting...
Fisker's gonna walk around. He's
I
gonna
made
look
a
for a
note of
sturdy
that,
wooden.
so there you go. Everybody should be able to see that.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Once he finds a sturdy wooden bench, he's going to unjam his long-suffering pistol, or blunderbuss that jammed in the tunnels. And then he's going to try really hard to, hint, attempt to put the finishing touches on his gyroscopic stabilizer.
Alright, put the finishing touches on your gyroscopic stabilizer. Jib
This
jab.
is the last we'll hear of the gyroscopic stabilizer. He's like a role playing it, so I'm closing the book on that invention today.
Okay.
And then we never speak
I'm
of it
going to call
again.
it the pre-tension gyroscopic stabilizer. PTG, yeah, that's not a good acronym. He's just going to call it the pre-tension gyroscopic stabilizer. Until I can find a good word that means stored spring tension, and then we'll substitute it with that one.
Spring tension.
I will walk up to Zen and thank him for saving Edmund and apologize for not listening to him, because now at this moment I'm starting to get a grip that he may have had a good plan in the tunnel. So thank you, Zen, for saving our dear friend. I can't wait.
Portal to show up.
I just can't wait for you to recount the story and have a listen. And I promise him that I will come and donate to his hat, as there's a crowd to provoke more donations.
Fisker looks over his shoulder while working on his gear. He's like, Zen, you fit in wonderfully in this town. You should spend some time here. You could make a lot of money, and people will like you.
Well, I wasn't planning on having a short visit, and I wasn't sure how long I was going to stay. I understand that there's a small little faction of my guild somewhere in the city who I was going to chat up with and see what they have found or if anything going on is in the area, and I was planning on checking in and seeing what they had to say. However, I'm always down for an adventure wherever that adventure may be.
Oh, lots of work for buskers, poets, artisans, and the like. I can't wait to show you the Cathedral of St. Guggerang. And he just mumbles on. Landmark and monument. You lose interest quickly.
Anybody else
That's
got
a great
anything?
way to, great way to stop
I'm just
talking.
gonna
Your character loses interest.
just
Yeah.
The character loses interest in what I have to say.
just with the book that has all the Kaer Morhen stuff, I'm just gonna transcribe it into my journal.
Okay, yeah, no, it's a full like atlas map kind of thing. It's huge.
Yeah.
Big unfolded. It's pinned up on the wall. So you're gonna give a quick sketch of it?
Yeah. Kind of
Yeah,
like
can do.
a rough map in my fucking journal.
Can do.
If you permit it, maybe we need Victor's help here. I am proficient and can produce a copy of, at a moment's notice, all kinds of artisan tools, and I think one of those types is cartographer tools.
Oh,
So I think
cool.
I am both proficient in cartography and have the tools to do it.
So would you
So
be
I
able
may
to
be able to
transcribe the
produce
map
it.
into my book?
I believe that I can
It
do
would
that.
just take time, but yes. Yeah, you could
It
if
will
you
take
want to.
time. Let me just take a look and do my diligence. I'll put about 30 seconds into this, and then we'll fucking move on. Crafting a map. I have to proficiency in the use of the tools. I have to know the region. I'm copying a map, so I know the region. Must spend 1 hour finalizing the map at the end of the day. Types of maps. Map scales. How big is the map? What? Well, I'm copying it. It doesn't matter. Becoming lost, blah blah blah. Yeah, long story short, I can do it. If I'm just copying, it bypasses all this shit, and I'm going to need to take at least an hour to do it. So, we'll say I copy as much as well. You need to take an hour to do it from memory, and I'm copying it. So I guess I don't want to take a lot of time, Caleb. You just tell me what I succeed in doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just all about detail, right? You can get a rough outline of the rough areas, but if you really want to get down detail, it's very very detailed, well drawn
Okay.
map with
Well,
like longitude and latitude lines and
nice.
All
All right. So Fisker puts his quill away and he hands you the map. Finnick. He's like, "Good
Awesome.
idea, man. I was glad I was finally able to bust this thing out. It was clogged up with dry ink forever, and I've been meaning to take care of it, but it's thanks, dude."
No problem. It seems the gods don't see fit for us crafters these days, does it?
Definitely not. Definitely not. This is why I wanted to get back home, Finnick.
Right on. Thank you very much. So I'm going to put that back into my pocket.
alrighty. All right. Anything else?
Work's like, hey, do you want to come into work tomorrow morning? I'm like, absolutely not, fuckholes.
Hey, you want to go to work? New number. Who this?
Anyways, that's pretty much all I'm doing until the ritual's ready, so I'm done.
Me too.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Gote. I appreciate that. That was good work.
I'm getting into some ritualistic behavior. I'm dancing around a little bit. Like I'm just getting my head light, ready.
You know, the last time I saw Dark was back in '72.
Shut up, old man. Get to work.
It's only 69, man. Shut up.
Well, that's '72.
Oh.
All right, I think it's ready. Come this way. He gets up and he walks painfully slow. You know, whenever you get stuck behind an old guy.
Oh God.
You need to recruit
Scrog's better than this.
teenagers
Scrog
with
will just pick him up and
attitudes.
carry him. He did the same thing to Fisker when he thought he was slow because he got rid of his wolf, so he picked him up and put it on his shoulder and walked away.
All right, I'm going to follow the guy.
You head to the room, and the grad students have arranged, moved most of the furniture in the room to the side, and there's, a 6-foot diameter circle on the ground, drawn in pink chalk, and the chair is still placed in the center of the room, and there's a decanter on a cart there, and he goes, "All right, shoo all of you, get out." Talking to the grad students, they all leave. So there's a bunch of small cups on the table, and he goes, "You're all ready to begin?"
Yes.
I was
I
born
suppose
ready.
so. I hope this doesn't take too long.
Morden
Alright,
makes
so
my deck hard.
He pours out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups, and then sets the decanter back on it. Then he holds them out to each of you, and he says, "It's a little bitter."
Ears.
Is there any rules to the way I need to drink this, old man?
You gonna butt chug it?
You're gonna enema? Yeah. That's what I was
Great.
I'd
I was going
recommend plugging your nose.
thinking.
to pick Davos up and just make him butt chug one.
Finnick will raise the potion and step over towards him, issue a cheers to the group.
Yeah, Fisker will raise his goblet up or whatever the fuck it is. And in the name of in the name of Clever Thrush, to your good health.
Yeah. Then he'll join in the cheers and he'll say, we might fail. We might even die. But at least this won't be boring. And he chugs
mine
back.
And I hope this tastes better than the soothsayer's tea.
Finnick
I'm getting
raises
Fisker
glass.
to hold up a funnel in a tube for me, and I'm just fucking.
Why is Davos
Tears
such a
on
frat
top.
boy and he's literally
Let's go.
3 times the age of anybody? He's watched my entire clan be born and die.
I'm just always the rebellious fuck. My family hates me.
So hates me. I'm an alcoholic.
I'm doing dumb shit all the time.
A little while ago, I was walking through the grocery store and I saw this thing called Gut Punch, and it said fermented drinks, kind of like kombucha, I guess. I was like,
Yeah.
huh. I was like, I would try that. I've never had it before, and I picked
Famous
up one
last
that
words.
said garlic and dill.
Oh
And I
god,
was like,
Jesus.
I was like,
that
okay.
sounds like it'd be a punch to the gut.
So I bought it. I cracked it. I almost puked by smelling it, and I was like, "Fuck it!" So I took a big chug. Oh god, that's kind of like what they yeah, 100% gut punch.
Okay.
So that's
Just
kind of
smell
like
what-
how this
I
goes
just-
down. Fermented garlic and dill.
Fruit punch.
You have.
It's not.
It's strawberries and garlic,
liquidy.
guys.
It's very thick, like it's mixed with syrup.
Oh,
So it
Is
kind
it-
of gets clogged in your throat a little bit, and
It's
the
not
taste
very
lingers.
fluid.
I found it.
Liquor.
It's called Gut Shot. It's called Gut Shot.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
Fermented
Uh-huh.
veggie drink. Why would you do that?
All those good enzymes. Mm.
All right, so we all chug the shit down. Oh,
Thank you.
I didn't hear a word of that.
Stop! No, emergency break. Hang on. Okay, did you buy this thing thinking it was something you just chug?
What?
Yeah.
That thing I told you that would happen is happening.
It's right on the side. 16 ounces, drink 2 shots per day, 10 plus shots per bottle. Like you're supposed to drink a tiny little
I
bit.
didn't chug it. I took a big mouthful
Okay.
and then proceeded to throw it away. I was like, "Oh my god, this is rancid!" Like,
You go into a little corner store and it's like, oh man, I'm so thirsty. It's been a long day. I gotta crack something.
Gut punch.
That looks
I-
great.
I once drank rotten milk, like spoiled milk, and it was way better than that. Way better.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeez.
Or
Alright,
That
am I
just-
getting delirious? Is the spell ring glowing?
All right.
Ooh.
So you take it and you're like, okay, well, what's the big deal here? And he starts going into spell casting. And where he was very, bumping into shit and walking with a cane, as soon as he begins spell casting, he kind of still whispers his words.
God damn it, Ozzy.
His hand motions are very on point. And it's he kind of, as he's doing it, he's kind of motioning you all to kind of stand around Edmund.
Okay.
And
I was stand by seat.
and it's a long spell. It's a ritual. It's a good 10 minutes for him to cast it. And kind of as you hear him whispering, you're listening to the clocks all ticking,
Call me,
and
call me
all of a
daddy.
sudden, Just roll. Everybody, roll me a d20.
And then
Oh.
Alpha shows up, and then fucking Zordon says we need to recruit teenagers with attitudes.
Uh-oh.
Teenagers with attitudes and.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. I literally just switched over my headset to go and smoke a cigarette and grab a drink. I'm on my way back upstairs.
All right, Zen. You're the first one. You're kind of looking around, and outside of the windows in this room, where it was day, you're like, huh. I didn't think it was that late. It looks as though the sun has set. Dark outside, really dark. Davos. God, y'all rolled 14. Scrog, right away.
Hey.
From the floor, you're kind of like, it's getting a little vibrating. You feel that. And you look down, and there's a little bit of blood that begins kind of oozing from the floorboards. And you're like, oh, that's a little fucking weird. And you move your feet around in it, and you can see your shoe prints, your boot prints, still in the blood. That's strange. Fisker, you just kind of get fascinated with the clockwork of one of the clocks, and it's ticking. You're like, oh, I wonder how they. And it all kind of just makes sense to you. Like you know how they put together the clock and how it all goes together. Finnick, off in the distance, you hear a hammering anvil.
What the fuck? Guide me more than to the place of my friends.
The ground, just for an instant, feels like it opens up and sucks you back underneath. Then you kind of come to, and you're in the room. All of you kind of return back a little bit. You're in the room. And he's getting close to finishing his spell. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Don't lose your lifelines. And
What lifelines?
he claps his hands, and
Fucking dick.
you're there. You're in the room. All the clicking, all the grandfather clocks stop, and you're free to move about the room as you wish.
Is Edmund still sitting there?
Edmund's sitting there. You notice from the top of Edmund's head, kind of going up, and you look and it's strange. There's no ceiling on the building anymore. There's a silver thread coming out of the top of Edmund's head, and just looks like it's going up forever into a sea of stars.
Do I see any other threads other than that one?
You look around. You do not.
Does anybody have any idea what the fuck that old man was talking about? Goddamn lifeline.
Do I
What
have
the shit
any,
is this?
Do I have any knowledge of previous experience on astral traveling?
Roll me a religion check and make it a fucking good one.
I'm also gonna do that just because
Nope. That
I'm
wasn't.
smart, but not smart enough.
Can I do it too? Because I'm Mr. Meditatey every night. Even though this
No.
is going to be a shit roll.
No,
No?
two rolls. Two rolls.
2 rolls
All of you are baffled.
Fuck.
I'm gonna try to just jump.
All right, you jump, and you kind of float back down to the ground, kind of slowly.
Haha! My friends, I don't believe we're in Kansas anymore.
Fisker's gonna walk up to Edmund and try to ascertain the nature of the wisp. Go take a good close look at it, and if it looks like I can put my finger without fucking it up, I'm gonna try that.
Alright, so you go touch the silver thread coming out of the top of his head, and it is solid.
Okay.
Oh.
It waves like a thread, like it's literally feels like a silver, like a guitar string, about the same size too.
Meta question before we go much further. Do you think the XP that we had from last night is enough to level us?
Oh, I
No,
doubt it.
No.
I say yeah, no, it's like 75. Never mind. There's no way. 7,500 XP.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna ping off a divine sense. Let's see.
Divine sense. In your radius, you get nothing.
Nothing at all. Okay, so there's no evilness in the area.
Okay. Well, looks like we gotta follow the silver strand, but it goes up into the sky, you said.
Yeah, like infinite distance, apparently. Like you lose sight of it, and you got good eyes.
Is there a copy of the spellcaster still in the room, like Knobgoblin guy, or is he gone?
He's there, but frozen in time.
I'm gonna walk up and
Fisker,
try to little poke him.
You make a panic discovery in noticing that the baby is with you.
Oh, fuck.
When you realize that he froze in time, but you guys who drank the drink didn't. But the baby's here as well, and doesn't seem to appear to be frozen.
Oh, the baby's frozen.
Sorry, the baby wizard is okay. The baby's frozen.
No one's with you and moving.
It didn't drink the drink.
Okay.
I didn't
Yes, there's
no
drink.
There's something weird about this baby.
Oh, fucking divine, fucking astral travel baby.
Is the homunculus here?
The last airbender.
No.
Okay.
Fisker, check the tattoo.
Guys.
See if there's anything new about it.
Did you know
Good
about the
idea.
tattoo?
Yeah, he told us all about it afterwards.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you unswaddle the baby, and the tattoo appears as it had before.
No change.
Okay, well, I am going to fucking take a step out of this room and see what the fuck we're dealing with out here in this other world where we are.
Right. So you're gonna go back to the door and open it?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Alright, so you open it up and you look down, and it is just a sea of stars.
Oh shit.
And gray mist. Clouds.
Alright, I'm going to ask for a hand up to the silver cord. I'm going to climb the silver cord on Edmund's head.
Finnick's gonna raise his shield and tap it. Arm these shields, boys, and he's gonna give you a boost.
Let's see if that'll hold me. Or if I'm
Alright.
lighter bodied or something and I can like actually climb easily.
You jump up and you grab a hold of it, and yeah, you can really easily, you can kind of pull yourself up.
Okay,
And
I'm
then-
moon climbing.
Alright.
Fucking moon climber.
So I assume Edmund is frozen in place.
Edmund is.
Okay.
He appears the same as the old man.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going up too. Fuck it. Let's go.
Fucking Jack and the Beanstalk. Let's
Yeah,
go, boys!
let's go, boys. I don't know what to
This is
do. All I
wild.
know is what I can do. Let's go climb in.
I want to look around the room and see if I see anything else besides the door at Edmund and the line.
But you see the old man, you see everything's as it would be in the room, and just out of the room is different.
And the floor is covered in blood.
And the floor was covered in blood. You don't see it anymore.
Finnick's gonna put his arm down to reach for Fisker to kind of give him a boost up as he's holding on to this thread.
I'm going to stand at the bottom.
Yeah, Fisker's gonna put the baby down on the nearest clean surface, and yeah, he'll boost you up.
You shouldn't even need a boost. You should be able to jump.
No, like Finnick's up on the tether already. He's just doing a nice thing to a small dude to offer a hand if you want to grab onto him to climb up
okay.
easier.
So, should we swaddle the baby on Scrog, maybe? Maybe he's big enough to carry himself and the baby? Like,
I
don't know.
think so.
Can't really leave it in this floating room by itself.
Scrog's staying on the floor and watching to see what the hell happens to you guys.
Okay.
Then
I'm
we
going to
leave-
call out to Zen on the
Oh,
rope and say, use those symmetrical biceps. Let us go.
Yeah, Zen's gonna high jump with his goat legs and just
Jump above
Climb up.
Davos. What?
I'm just
Are you
staring
trying to
at
get
a
above
goat tail.
Davos?
no, because Davos is already probably pretty high up there. I don't know.
Always up.
Yeah, so well, I am
too
just
far.
gonna goat leg high jump up to the highest point of the rope that I can reach.
All right. You get probably 40, 50 feet up.
Oh,
And then you
fuck.
just
oh yeah,
kinda-
gravity's fucked, isn't it?
You start to float a little bit, and you're like, oh, crap. You grab onto it.
And then I start climbing.
I think I'm
All
fucking.
right.
We're all following.
I'll
Yeah.
go lay
well,
down
those-
in the doorway and like look underneath the house, like underneath the room, and see if I can see anything.
All right. So, Scrog, you go lay down and you stick your head underneath. And you look up, and what you would assume would be like the bottom of the floor.
hmm
You can see through it. And the only thing you can see is Edmund's lifeline and your buddies climbing up. So it's a weird
Mirror
thing,
reflection.
No, not even. It's like from that angle, you can see through it.
Oh.
So it's like the room is just a construct. It's like not even really like there.
Interesting.
I'm going to relay that to the people that can hear me.
All right. So as you raise your voice to be heard, it doesn't echo in a space so big and wide. It just kind of they can hear you, but it's almost like the space eats noise, like it
Right?
muffles it.
It's so vast it just eats the noise.
Yeah.
It drinks the rivers
Okay.
dry.
Kind of like
Start-
Sean sounds right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was leaning over for a fucking tube on the floor.
It's hilarious because that's exactly what I expected it to sound like when he said that. He was like, "Hey."
Hey,
This is
man,
the
hurry
most
up, we're
ease
on
I've
the
ever
finish.
had climbing a rope, and I'm having fucking fun with it. And I'm just like
Yeah.
ripping and launching myself up 5 feet
Yeah.
at a time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You just sail as fast as you can pull yourself. You're sailing along. So they're starting to get pretty far away, Strog, or at least Davos is.
Well, I'm sticking right
Yeah,
behind.
he's above me. No, you're above me. You went 50 feet in the air. I can't get that high. You jumped and just launched. I'm looking at a goat tail, and I'm just going.
Yeah, sure. I'll take point.
Do it.
I'll follow third.
But yeah, I'm hustling. There doesn't seem to be anything exciting going on in this room, and this is the most exciting path to something, I hope. Or Zen hopes. So he's climbing. He's climbing with gusto.
Kind of
Wait.
funny that the magic beans are Edmund.
Scrog and Fisker.
Well, Scrog, what do you think? What are you gonna watch the baby, or if we go up, I wouldn't mind if you carried him because I'm kind of weak.
I'm staying down here to watch where you crazy bastards go. Like silver lines that go to the sky do not seem like the best place for a Scrog to be.
Honestly, an orc would probably be like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, no,
What is the
exactly.
no.
I am not religious. I don't believe in this like celestial fucking bullshit that I'm now involved in. I'm standing in a room that's floating and I can see through the floor. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, but you're totem man bear mode, and you know.
Oh yeah,
you
like
know
I understand that I
drugs
can't
and
get
that,
hurt.
so-
Yeah, but I'm not on drugs. I took a fucking drink of something and some guy chanted something at me, and now I'm inside my friend's. I'm pretty sure I'm inside my friend's head. I'm pretty sure you guys are like climbing your way to the exit.
So do we go high enough that we turn into like a speck for him now, and then he?
If you keep going, they get
Oh.
smaller and smaller. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Frog
keep
is
on
totally
hiking it.
staying right here.
I'm gonna call up to Zen and be like, "Holy shit, we're pretty high now." And I'm gonna look down and be like, "Oh my god!" and just look back up at his little tail, and I'm like, "I'm not fucking looking down again. That's spooky."
Yeah. Yeah. So you do look down, and I mean, it would be akin to being on like right now being on like the 30th floor of a high rise and looking down.
My god.
And but it's worse than that because you could just see the square of the room and Scrog looking up at you.
Fuck, that's actually awesome though.
Yeah. But can I see anything
Above.
Like, is there like I don't know, like another room that's
The thread just appears to keep going.
Like into the stars, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you can
fuck.
see it for a while, but you just eventually lose sight of it as you would anything that small disappearing
So-
into.
Ben is thinking we don't have threads above our heads. Edmund does have a thread above his head, and Edmund is stuck here. Do you think this can we just cut this rope?
Oof. No, that'll cut his lifeline. We gotta follow the lifeline to where his spirit is.
No, the thing is, they said, don't lose your lifelines, right? We don't have these threads sticking out of our heads, so I don't think this is the lifeline. I don't know what the lifeline is, but why would he tell us, warn us not to lose our lifelines if we don't have these? They're not the lifelines.
Yeah, so
Or
it could
we're
be like
all-
a line tethering him to this place.
Or we're already dead.
Frog's gonna try to pick up Edmund while they're all up there.
Though I guess that being said, we can climb to the top if there is a top. And then
Enter the
whatever's up
stars.
there, yeah, and then we just cut it from up top if there's nothing up there, and then we just float our way back down to the room. Though I guess we have no fucking idea how to get out of here anyway.
Yeah, and then Edmund's dead once we come down. The room's not there because he was making it, and then we just fall to our deaths into this nothingness.
We just float eternally downwards.
Yeah.
forever.
Oh yeah, you're trapped under the game, like in a game. You fall under the map.
Yeah, if you clip through.
Yeah.
How do you try and wake up Edmund, Scrog?
Well, you said he's frozen, right?
Appears to be, yeah. He's not. Doesn't appear to be breathing, and like the old man too. He's just kind of stuck in the last instance. So you remember him, like the final throws of spellcasting.
Well, I didn't want to try to wake him up. I wanted to try to pick him up.
Oh yeah, can't move him like an immovable object. Yeah.
Oh my god, get him out of his K-hole. Do you have any more of that stuff?
He's frozen. He's immovable.
He's just shoveling it into his nose.
Can I kind of smack him around, trying to wake him up?
It's like hitting a granite block.
Copy. So I would look at the baby and be like, "Baby, do you know what's going on here?"
You can communicate with animals. Fuck it, why not?
She just kind of reaches her hands out towards you, like, nah.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick up the baby.
All right, you pick up the baby.
Now what's the baby doing?
Trying to grab your face.
Oh, okay. It's just being a baby. Fuck.
Classic baby.
Classic baby.
And the guy's like, oh, maybe he knows something to do. He was like, pick me up. I can't reach things. You know what I mean? I'm a baby.
Everybody's climbing up this rope, and Scrog's immediately just been like, fuck, I'm by myself now. Maybe this baby has something interesting to say.
What's Fisker doing, too? Is he climbing or kind of hanging out? Or?
Well, assuming Scrog is taking the baby and he's agreeing to watch him, Fisker's going to bring
not
up
going
the
nowhere.
room.
He watched you sit the baby down. He figured you guys were going to climb to your death. So,
Oh man, I was just boosting Finnick up. Yeah, thanks, dude. Keep Fisker Jr. safe, buddy.
Fisker
We'll try
shoots
and,
his gun into the ground and propels like hundreds
Oh,
just both,
Yeah, and he
both of
beats
them
you to the
underneath
top.
us.
It's like the fucking Lost Boys from the Robin Williams
He
Peter
just puts
Pan
his
movie.
rifles underneath his fucking arms like crutches.
He's flying upward and then shoots it again, keeps going, just fucking.
It's like
halfway
fucking Iron Man.
Fisker'd be an awesome Smash Brothers character.
Holy shit.
We're already imagining his superpowers.
So yeah,
So whatever you do, Scrog, protect Edmund in that thread with your life. Then Fisker will scamper up the thread in the last position.
I'm just gonna reach over with 2 fingers and shut the door as he says that.
Right, you. Click.
Click. Door shut. Locked it. No one's getting in this way.
All right. So, Davos and Zen, you keep rocking it up. And I guess Finnick's not far behind.
yeah, right behind him.
What happens
Alright.
if I pluck this guitar string?
You want to try?
Yeah.
So you pluck it, and it's like playing a note on a harp. And you guys feel you feel all of a sudden the noise come at you, and you can feel the thread vibrate.
Scrog, stop fucking around down there. There's Fisker.
All right. So
I'm gonna play a song.
Did we ever get a picture of what the tattoo on the kid looked like?
no.
Can I remember in my head through the description of what Fisker told me of what it actually looks like?
It's like a tramp stamp with like points off of the.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
From
there's.
the
Yeah.
sign.
Butterfly.
I'm wondering. Oh well, I'm not. Actually, I'm not down there. Never mind. Fuck it.
It's like a
the crazy
mandala.
thing, but I was gonna let you guys do what you were doing, and then I was going to investigate the tattoo to see if I could see anything while we were here.
Yeah, I have a theory, but I don't want to ruin
So
it.
do I, but I want to use it.
Yeah, give her.
because
Do
there's
it.
no
Do it.
Well, I'm gonna let everybody else do their thing first, because I just went by plucking the guitar.
Well,
string.
I'm up 3,000 feet in the air and I can't do shit, so I'm going to
Yeah.
shut my mouth.
So you guys you look down and you can't really see much of the room anymore. You just see this thread going by. Fisker's coming behind. He's a little bit behind you, but he's climbing up at a pretty rapid rate. And Frog, the room begins to lose color around you, like it begins fading to black.
Fade to black.
What sections are fading to black first?
Everything but Edmund.
Well, I'm going to climb up on top of the table and sit on Edmund.
All right, so you sit on top of Edmund, and the walls fade, and then the floor fades, and then Edmund begins to fade,
Oh fuck.
and then the thread begins to fade.
Here fucking comes Scrog.
Scrog immediately flies into a rage.
Oh, he was climbing like fucking champ level climbing.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm gonna catch up to Fisker and just kind of put him on my back with the baby and just kind of keep climbing and let him know that things are disappearing below us.
Oh, right.
That we seem to be in a realm of
So like a bear, exactly like a bear climbing a tree to get away from a cat.
Yeah, just like
Frog's coming up, somehow using all 4 limbs to climb, like wrapping his feet around like a baboon, and his head just comes up underneath your legs, and he just sails on with you on his back, on his shoulders.
we seem to be in a realm of projected existence here. You guys, as you guys climb up, the room disappeared along with Edmund and the priest. And I'm going to keep on going to try to catch up because I don't know how much longer that line's got before it catches up to me, and I don't want to go wherever it goes.
Climb as fast as you can.
Oh, yeah, I think I found the end of the lifeline.
All right. So you guys kind of reach up, kind of meet back up. You're surrounded by endless gray and black. The only variant is the thread of the silver lifeline and twinkling of far-off stars.
Well, shit.
As Finnick is traveling, he's going to look out to it and wonder if where Morden lives in this vast cosmos.
You hear soft piano notes floating in.
Wow, somebody's playing Piano Man.
I was thinking more like the Merovingian on a fucking piano.
Pretty close. And then off,
young piano man.
off in the distance, kind of floating at like a weird 45-degree angle to what you kind of thought was down. It's like a small light kind of coming towards you. And is that a fucking grand piano?
Oh fuck!
Kind of floating close by you. You see Edmund floating, playing this grand piano.
Yes.
It's dimly lit by a candelabra with a large amount of melted wax collecting on the bottom or the top of the grand piano. And Edmund starts to sing. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time until touchdown brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am, and no, oh no,
Going full Shatner.
I'm an Astro Man.
Astral Man!
Burning out his life out here alone.
It's copyright. I wonder how long it's gonna be till we get
Not
shut down.
Not long.
I don't think the bots will get my rendition of Rocket Man and ping you for it.
That's fucking awesome.
Question. Actually,
It's actually covered
it's not even a question.
Astral Man.
Hey, Edmund. You goofy bitch. Can you hear me?
So he's still playing and singing the entirety of Rocket Man, and he's kind of just floating and like slightly oscillating in the area.
Do I notice anything strange about his picture or like noteworthy in regards to like anything that I may have known from my fucking religious background? Because this seems like he's turned himself into a god to Finnick somehow.
Okay, so you want to make a religion check and see what you can glean from your religious background. Okay, go for it.
I was just kind of like, this is something Finnick's never seen before, and he's just like,
No.
what the fuck? Oh man, so Finnick's just gonna sit there and wonder on how fucking evanescence this looks. Just fucking beautiful. The little tear in his eye.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a ghost, maybe his spirit, maybe he's already dead, and you're seeing his spirit travel to another plane of existence. But no, you don't really have a great idea.
Finnick's heart sinks into his stomach.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't feel right though. It doesn't feel like that should be it. But you really can't place much of what is going on here. It is very confusing to you. As Edmund finishes his song, he stands and blows out the candle, and with that, the image blows away.
Oh.
So there is no more Edmund or grand piano.
Fuck.
God, we're tripping.
Someone, Davos, you have a high perception. Make a perception check.
Wait, do you have better, Victor?
Perception? Probably not.
You both can just make one if you want, or two people can make one.
Boom.
Yeah.
Wow. I rolled a 4.
We'll take that 26.
Davos saw into the next dimension.
All right, so everybody was focused on Edmund, right? And Davos, you're just kind of looking around. And so I'm going to use a modern day reference here. I want you to picture yourselves on a tether, say, attached to the International Space Station.
Yeah, that's what I was
Right.
almost already picturing.
Right? and you all seem appropriate proportions. And looking over, it would be like looking upon the earth being just like hanging on a wire, like that immense size. You see this large green dragon-like creature with bug eyes and octopus tentacle face, just staring in your direction, what seems like hundreds of miles away, and just watching. And the tentacles move a little bit, just slowly going through their mile-long journeys, tangling with themselves. And it almost appears to kind of breathe as its chest expands a tiny little bit and exhales a little bit.
We can see that from hundreds of miles away.
I'm gonna point
I
out.
don't like this ride.
Fucking Cthulhu.
I want to get off.
Why were you,
This
when you were
is
first
first
describing
climbing
it, the
faster.
first half of this creature, I was imagining a pug, because you were like, it's a dragon with bug eyes, and I'm like, ah! And you're like, it's got tentacles, and I was like, ah. Like, the weirdest pictures in my fucking head, man. Push on. Sorry.
Right. Anybody who doesn't feel like their character is terrified should roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I am fucking
Anyone who
flabbergasted.
does feel like their character is terrified?
Doesn't. I already know Fisker's scared shitless. So he doesn't have to roll.
I've already seen it with Scrog when we pissed in his mirror, so I'm like almost ready to pull my pants down and show him my ass, because I'm kind of like...
You said it was a wisdom check? Yeah.
Wisdom save.
I need to unfuck my brain here. How come people who are not afraid are having to roll? But people who are
You're already
not.
afraid.
Feeling. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you. I knew I was being stupid in some way. I just couldn't spot it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
16.
So Finnick, you're the only one who kind of keeps his cool. The rest are just scrambling off, trying to get away from it.
My friends, calm. Take this away from your mind. Remember, he's tried to kill us many times, but we've survived every time. Please, please, don't be afraid.
I'm gonna
Faster
look
we
down
get
at Finnick.
here.
We don't know if this is an illusion or anything. Nothing is for certain. Just please, everyone take a breath. Contain yourselves.
I'm breathing a little deep. I look down at Finnick and I say, watch out, I might shit.
All right. So they're all fucking off ahead of you. Like, Scrog pushes his way past you, and so does Fisker.
I promise you fucking pit-living demon, we will defeat you. And I'm going to turn around and try to catch up to the group.
All right. So you climb for some time. You start to become a little more, it's just uneasy, and a lot less just terrified after some time. You aren't getting away from it. It's just constantly there. But above you, up the thread, you can see what looks like a thicket of trees by itself.
Fucking get into the trees.
I have the Lorax.
All right, so Zen and Davos, you both pull yourselves up, and it's weird. It's like you're climbing up a rope towards the ground.
Can
And-
I just go through the ground?
Nope. It is solid. You get there, and gravity just kind of just turns itself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is some Super Mario Galaxy bullshit.
I hope there's Goombas to stomp.
I brought my GameCube controller. I'm ready.
So go ahead and make a perception check, each of you, because you're the first two here.
Okay.
Reception.
her. Get percept. Kind of like intercept.
Oh.
Natural 20.
I see it all.
I see it all.
I see what's written on the DM's page behind the cardboard.
Show me your page.
Higher world.
As the others are coming down, you stop and you listen. You swear farther down the path, which kind of makes no sense because you didn't see a path before, but now you do.
Mm.
You hear children yelling. Actually, you both hear the children yelling, but Zen, you can hear soft crying. And what's the little baby gonna do now that he broke his favorite toy? And the crying continues. And the silver thread comes down and kind of makes an arc and travels down the path.
Oh, so can we like zip line down it?
Oh.
Yeah. I tell the. Well, I guess it's once. I think before we go down this path, we'll wait for everybody else to get
Yeah,
up.
not too much longer. You all arrive with the same thing.
Yeah, and then I'll tell them that I heard baby crying, broken toys, but a lot of laughing.
I'm like standing on the ground and we're upside down because we've touched foot. So as soon as Finnick comes up, it's like a Spider-Man kiss. He's upside down, I'm there, and I'm like, hi.
You know who I realized who you are? You're Sokka from fucking The Last Airbender. That's you're Mr. Boomerang guy. That is you 100%, and I completely understand it now. Sokka's dope. You fucking weirdo.
So
Here's your produce ponytail guy. I used to be Boomerang guy.
yeah. I remember that scene.
That'd be sick if I got a boomerang weapon. I'd use that.
Oh man.
All right.
Anyways, continue. Sorry, I kind of wrecked that.
Yeah. You're off the. You all do notice as you gather from the tops of all your heads, there starts almost like a silver thread is beginning, and it's kind of climbing back the way you came, but it's only like half a foot long and kind of transparent, translucent.
Okay.
Okay.
Semi-translucent.
I'm gonna say,
Wow.
did you hear that crying?
I did.
I don't know.
I don't know. Did I hear it?
There's silence now if you listen.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, Davos and Zen both heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd tell people that we heard voices laughing and crying, but they seem to be gone now. So, keep your wits about you. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm gonna look out of the corner of my eye at the giant beast again and have a little foul fart and be like, I think we should just move the fuck on. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Fisker's pretty hysterical, so I won't have him say anything too helpful.
Yeah, let's move on.
Zed, pull that leather belt off and zip line your ass down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll zip line my way down this. I take Davos's belt.
Fuck.
Okay, so it is parallel to the ground, but
Dragging his
believe-
ass as it's like slowly going.
you believe you can zip down this line. So what's your intelligence score?
Intelligence is 14.
14?
Yeah.
All right, so you throw the belt over and you begin sailing down the line, which, if this was a normal place, wouldn't make any sense because gravity, but
Yeah.
you're doing it.
Nice.
It looks way too fun to not do it as well, so I'm gonna take out my crowbar And I will hold on both sides and slide on down.
All right, so you're going behind them.
Yeah.
And
So-
it's a blast. It's
Just off the path, and a little bit away from the silver line, you see three halfling boys standing in a semicircle around one boy clutching a broken woodwind instrument, crying.
oh, Edmund.
Oh, it's Eddie.
Yeah, he's
He's getting bullied.
He's getting bullied.
I'm gonna go kick the shit out of those kids. There's no consequences here.
I've got Snivelly's trousers.
Nice.
A sharp percussive sound of a four-piece band breaks in. Standing in the cold sweat, snot running down his face. Edmund, my friend. The scene is frozen, and he stands there clutching a small knife that doesn't seem to be there a second ago. Time stops, no float on the breeze. Edmund's voice accompanies them. I don't remember what happened next. Can you help me remember?
The mercenary ship. Was it the mercenary ship that we all met on?
No response.
Whoa. I made Jethro Tull.
Fuck.
Jethro Tull, you got it.
Oh, he did. Oh.
Aqualung. Like that, I just didn't hear anything you said after the Jethro Tull lyrics. Everything's fuzzy.
So
I need you to go backwards.
he stands clutching a small knife that wasn't there a second ago. Time stops for them. Notes float on the breeze. Edmund's voice accompanies them. I don't remember what happened next. Can you help me remember?
We need the lyrics.
I'm hyper focused on the knife here.
I don't know what's going on.
There's okay, so these are images of Calum's character's backstory and present. So
Yeah.
we're trying to piece the memories in the proper order, so it's kind of difficult for you because you weren't there.
That's all good.
Dude, I don't even remember this. Where the hell did this come from?
No, this is brilliant, Calum, by the way.
Feeling like a dead duck.
Hold on. Let's dive in the notes. We got notes for a reason, people. Get looking.
What am I looking at?
We're looking for anything to do with Calum's backstory.
When he said what happens next, what had happened prior to that, other than him just pulling out a knife? Just run me through that again.
Okay. So in the scene,
It's a puzzle.
you walk up. There's halfling boys picking on a smaller halfling boy.
Yeah,
Presumably
he's got a broken.
And he's got a broken woodwind instrument. He's clutching a broken woodwind instrument as you walk up, and he's kind of turned away from them, and he's crying. And then he goes to turn back, and there's a knife in his hand, like a small fish knife. And then
Okay. I took it a completely different way. I took it as we had the vision, and then Edmund came back in the same way as he was at the piano, and he whipped out a knife. This is in the vision. He whips out the knife.
yes, the young Edmund.
So each one of them pulls out a knife eventually. Is what I'm thinking.
I don't remember.
On the park bench.
Edmund's been unconscious for so long. I can't remember anything about his backstory.
Well,
So are
let's
his notes-
let's
Thank you,
well
man.
let's do
Like, I
this
didn't want to be
then.
that guy.
Let's do this then. Calum, do we remember anything about Calum's backstory?
About
Well,
Edmund's
I'm
backstory.
checking the note.
Well, go ahead and roll a history check.
Yes, sir.
Anybody who spent a significant amount. So Scrogg and Finnick and Davos.
Nat
Yes,
20.
Roll
This is where the
advantage
Nat
since I
20s
spent the
help.
most time with him.
History?
No, just all straight rolls.
We were buddies.
I might not roll so great.
Roll so great.
Yeah.
The note.
Terrible.
Oh, Zen nailed it. No, that's perception.
Oh, I'm not rolling history. I don't even fucking know who. I don't know anything about this guy.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Fisker shouldn't have rolled it either. You didn't spend enough time with him to get the small talk that you might not have picked up on in the story.
We had a good fucking bro out on the ship, but we didn't know each other from the beginning.
We had a good session there. We went through all my loot and like fucking sat at Whores, and Moors and fucking bullshitted for a while. And
Yep, we did. Edmund came from a small village. He mentioned his mother once, but just in passing while he was drunk. I should get back and visit her. He studied in a university setting, but he didn't really speak much about his childhood.
I hope he wasn't the one eyeing
I
little
wonder if
girls
there's
with
any
bad
correlation between Edmund and this fucking school. Do you think he was a professor here at one point?
Nothing indicates that.
I wonder.
intent. I like the lyrics though; they match this because it's like feeling alone. And then it's like salvation, la mode, and a cup of tea.
I'm looking at the
His
notes.
salvation is the cup of tea.
I'm looking at the notes and I see problems need solving, and I almost put Caleb's backstory.
I couldn't find anything in there. I combed through them pretty good.
Fuck.
I think my backstory's in there, right?
I'm gonna try.
It is. Yep.
I'm gonna try it again.
I think everybody's backstory's in there except for Edmund's, right?
I'm just gonna try.
I don't think
this.
mine's in there, but I made it pretty clear. I talk about it a lot.
I'm gonna ask if it's when he met up with us. That's the only other thing I can think of. I feel like that would be the last memory, though.
He was a child. He's about to kill these kids, man.
Yeah.
I really want to say I remember him saying he's going to fucking stab the kids, but Fisker doesn't fucking remember that.
Fuck. Yeah, well, we'll just go with that.
Yep, I guess we're not as good as friends as we thought we were.
Yeah.
But fuck this dude, man. We're trying to save his life. That's why we're even here.
I know. I feel so bad.
Right? Like, how you gonna make me feel bad inside your head while I'm risking my life to save yours?
Because the only person that had any real comeuppance was Buford, and Buford's gone. It's like...
Right.
Buford and Edmund were tight.
Buford, no.
Fuck.
You like that, did you? Oh, Buford.
Buford, no.
Start trying some stuff.
I'm gonna try whenever we first met, like when we grew on the boat. Give it a try.
I want to investigate to see if I see anything else.
All right. So are you just looking?
I want to see if anything like I don't fucking know, man. Like
are there music notes floating in the air?
No, it's silent now.
It's waiting for a response.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and see if his leg hurts.
Wait. I'm gonna reach into my pack, take out the chainmail, and just kind of unveil the stone to see if anything happens.
Oh.
It is pulsing, which is different. Like it was when it was in her chest. But other than that, no.
Finnick's heart sinks a little deeper and says, oh man, I'm going to think what I'm thinking as what Finnick's thinking is that this isn't Edmund. Be careful.
Fine sense!
Yeah, really.
Well, yeah.
But we still need, like, something's telling me it's not Edmund, but we still need to solve the riddle to proceed. It's like, uh-oh.
We'll watch him kill these kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fisker's just gonna go up to Edmund and say, "Look, dude, we don't remember how it goes, man." And he's gonna wave his hand in front of his face. Did you kill them, Edmund? Did you kill them, buddy?
Are they all dead? Do they all
Everybody
take
is
dirt
dead,
naps
Dave.
now?
Everybody's dead, Dave.
Everybody's dead, Dave.
It's dead, Jim.
Old man wandering lonely. I don't fucking know what's going on.
You and me both.
Yeah.
I'm just num num num. Okay, so he's frozen. Can't interact with him, right?
Wait. Is it the memory that none of us were privy to whenever he got taken in the first place? Do you think that would be the memory?
This is him as a child, right? It's
But
his childhood.
Yeah, there's childhood stuff there, but I don't know if we should exclude further out stuff either.
I give up. I'm just gonna watch.
I'm gonna let. I don't care. Like, if somebody has an idea, shoot it. Shoot it.
Yeah, who's there? Is it just Edmund? The kids vanished?
Yeah.
Oh, the kids are there.
The kids are there? Okay, I'm gonna go up to one of the kids.
Okay.
And, like, just grab him by the arm and see if he's like...
All right, as soon as you touch him, your vision alters, and you are now looking out from the position. You're still in your body, but you were transported to the position the child was in.
So I'm now the bully kid. Like I'm seeing from his perspective.
And you were walking up and you went to go touch his arm, and as soon as you touched it, you I won't say swapped, but you took on his exact position. Your limbs are in the same area. You're still Davos, and
I can't move.
just for a second you can't move, and then you're able to move your limbs.
Do we see this happen?
Yes. Yeah, exactly like that. As soon as he touches them, there's a weird kind of like crappy CGI graphics of him getting sucked kind of like into the position of the child.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the other two. How was your pet time? And say, what are you doing?
No response. They're still frozen.
Let's go, boys, everybody. Lock in positions.
Oh, okay. I'm game.
We're playing out the scene.
I'm gonna hop into Edmund's position, I guess.
All right, so you go up and touch Edmund, and you feel like you shrink right down to the size of a small child halfling, and then you feel like you expand back out. It's a really disorienting feeling.
Yep.
And in your hand, there's a small fish knife.
You're gonna fucking stab me.
And a broken woodwind instrument, kind of like a...
This is your chance to stab Davos.
Give it. Scrog, here, I'll give you the rest of my purse to take on the other dude. I'll give you the rest of the purse. I have 600 on me, you can have it.
You are not stabbing me.
Just take on the other dude. Sam, get over here.
$600.
That's all I have. That's all I've
This
ever
memory
had.
with us.
That's my max
I'm in.
fucking treasure since fucking ever.
I'm in. I'll do it.
Right, so you touch one, same thing. And when you change, you kind of feel yourself laugh, and then you stop, like you were inhabiting a person who was laughing.
And, gotcha.
Yeah, okay.
Last one. Fisker or Scrog.
Have they made any movements yet? Now that they can all move, like, are they doing? Is that third person doing anything?
I'm telling you, I'm like, come inhabit the body.
I'm telling you to go suck on this ogre dick. I like jumping into weird fucking scream, you fucking drow bitch.
He's like a halfling, half Davos, just like laughing now.
Right, yeah.
That's some eldritch horror, yeah.
This shit all fucked up.
Now breaking into like a fucking uncontrollable laughter.
I'm going to go ahead and inhabit the third guy.
All right, so you walk over, you touch it, and whoop, you're in.
Alrighty.
We watch Scrog's face shift into a halfling child and then back to an orc. Fucking hilarious.
Fisker, you should become the knife.
He just touches the knife. He's like,
I'm the
hate
knife,
you.
yeah.
He's,
Use me, I am your tool.
he's talking and then he's like, murder.
Sentient fish knife. Let's go kill people.
Edmund's voice floats on the breeze. What happens next? Can you
His
help me
what?
remember?
Is what in the breeze?
His voice.
Oh, can you help me remember? Okay, I'm going to say as the one child, fuck you and your musical instrument. You have no talent.
Wow, mean.
No, it's good. As the metagaming, that's good. That's good. Keep going.
I don't know. I'm terrible at bullying. I beat bullies up, so fuck you.
No, exactly what we have to beat.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck
I'm
you.
just gonna
You
beat us up with a Fisker knife.
Sean,
Don't
you feel your face is wet, but you're not crying.
Mm.
But there's definitely tears there.
Fucker.
Tears of laughter.
Creepy. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do.
I want to check my child's pockets.
I mean, they're your pockets.
Well, yeah. Well, oh, they're my pockets now?
Yeah.
So my inventory is this child's inventory.
You're not. You kind of took its place. You're not, like, inhabiting its body.
Copy. So now we're all just here in a different realm. Okay, so this changes everything. I want to look around then. I want to walk around and look around and see if I can see anything.
Well, you're still in the forest area. Above you, stars.
Fuck.
Can I ask a quick question? So I'm in this person's body and I'm frozen there, correct?
You're not you're in their position. You're still in your own body. And you're not frozen. You can move.
Yeah, Edmund would see us as these boys, but we're seeing ourselves there.
Ben's got it.
I'm going to wipe the tears from my eyes.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking stab Ben.
Because that's what he would have done next, probably.
And I'm going to nudge Scrog and go, do it. Give him another one. To the gut.
I'm going to, I guess, punch Finnick in the gut.
Oh god, here we go.
Do you let it happen, Finnick?
I do.
All right. Just roll. Are you hitting him hard or just hitting him?
Oh well, yeah,
hard enough so he feels
I'm
it?
bullying this kid.
All
man.
right.
Yeah, I mean, fuck you, guy. You brought a knife. I'm gonna beat you up.
1 plus your strength modifier damage to you, John.
5.
Fuck.
5 damage to Finnick.
It's 5 all damage. 5 damage all.
Gotcha.
And you feel it, and you're like, holy fuck, Scrog is strong.
Oh. So does it knock me to the ground? Like, do I go?
No,
like, is it hard
you're,
enough to knock the wind out of me? I should say.
You're pretty sturdy, but yeah, a little bit. Like,
okay.
But
so Edmund's just gonna kind of take like a step back and put his hand to the ground and kind of catch his wind. He's trying to He's trying to sneak sand into his hand without fucking the bully seeing it.
All right. You grab a fistful of sand.
I'll grab the broken instrument from Edmund, pull it out of his hands or Finnick, and throw it over to Zen. And be like, ha ha.
You're a great 9-year-old.
I don't know what I do. I'm just trying to be like a dick. Like, I guess this is what happened to him as a child.
Well, I mean, we're still in it, so is it what happened?
I don't know. I'm fucking playing along here. It looks like these kids are fucking bullying him. They broke his instrument. They made him cry. They insulted him. And then he's gonna probably fucking shank us.
Do we get any insight into the people that we have replaced? Like, now that I have taken over, like, the body, well, taken the position of this kid, do I know what this kid is thinking while he's beaten up?
No, none of that. You're like actors who missed the script.
And we're kind of like stuck in place, right? Until
no, you're free to move around.
Do I have anything in my inventory?
You have your full inventory, whatever, and then also a fish knife.
Okay.
Might have gone about this the wrong way. Ben might have created bad things.
Ben was on the right track.
Okay.
I'll give you a little hint. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we should on this kid. Like, I don't know, because I don't know anything about Edmund. Like, Zen's thought is, like, Zen is proficient with a bunch of instruments as well, so he was just going to give him another instrument and walk away. Because I don't know if Zen wants, because that's the thing, Zen doesn't want to be part of bullying this guy that he doesn't know, and if I don't have any insight from why the person I am now acting as wants to. You know what? I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, Zen's going to give hand Finnick an instrument from his pack and turn and walk away.
He receives
we
never really figured out my inventory. Let me go see if I can find what instruments I am proficient in. Is that under abilities? No, skills. Where can I see the things that I'm proficient in?
It would be the features page on abilities. Go to abilities and then it'd be features. It should be in there somewhere. Traits down at the bottom.
I could see you having a pan flute.
I have a. I'm supposed to have another instrument. Oh, I have a mandolin, a lyre, and a lute. Lots of string stuff. But yeah, satyrs probably have a pan flute.
I've got a dulcimer on standby.
Can I give him a pan flute?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll do that. And I'll turn to walk away. I'll show him my back. I'm gonna get stabbed.
Great.
You take the pan flute.
He's gonna take a look. He's gonna admire it. He's still in a terrified state. And even though the kindness was just shown, it's kind of like he's too much in fight or flight mode. And he's going to take a step back and he's going to say, "You guys are awful. I'm not dealing with you anymore." And he's going to run off crying.
Right. Strangely enough, a red curtain, falls from seemingly out of nowhere as the surroundings slowly fade away. And you're again left floating in the abyss. Not holding on to anything now, you're just floating there.
Oh my god, I'm going to take a little flight.
Yeah. So you kind of think about the direction you want to move, and you start flying in that direction.
I'm a lost boy.
And you can fly 3 times your intelligence score.
Holy shit.
You do see the long silver thread that's going, and at this point too, you notice all your threads are also kind of now elongating out, and they're kind of heading back down the thread the way you came from.
Ooh. The curtain has fallen. I think we've done it. Have we done it?
I don't know.
I'm asking you guys. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on either. We need consensus.
We just got to keep trying paths until we find the route we're supposed to go on, man. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, are we floating with nothingness? It's stars and everything again, Caleb? Like, there's nothing around
Yeah,
us?
and just Cthulhu in the distance watching.
Okay.
And the silver thread you were following before, carrying off in infinitum in both directions.
So back down, but also a different direction, like ahead.
Yes, ahead and back.
No, we got to
So we
push
can
on
just
ahead.
Down doesn't
We need
really
to get
have
him.
much. Yeah.
We need to heal his childhood trauma and bring him back
Yeah.
to where he became
there's no point
happy
going-
again and met us.
There's no point in going back because, according to Scrog, whatever's back there is slowly disappearing into nothing.
So we got to be quick
I
about
think
it.
it's the realm of existence, more of like we're running on a treadmill, and the world is generated near the group.
Mm.
So I'm gonna take a little flight like
'Cause I'm
Casper
super
and be like,
intelligent,
"Come on,
that's true.
guys!"
Then looks
What's that?
to Scrog and says, "What's a treadmill?"
So it's like a belt that would be on 2 rollers, then you would run on it.
What's
and
a
you'd run in
belt?
one place. Everybody knows what a belt is. It's what's holding up that goofy ass armor you're wearing.
You fucking asshole.
Yes, armor.
You fucking goof.
You fucking goof.
He's like, "Don't come, you fucking goof."
But yeah,
Takes the
you
fish
can
knife
all
out.
fly your intelligence score by 3 times 3.
So
how many
like
feet you can
16,
fly.
or I mean like 14 intelligence, or +2 modifier
Like 14 intelligence
times 3.
times 3.
Oh
And
god,
that's the
I got
distance.
I got to do the math on that. That's a big number.
That's the
That's
distance.
your distance.
What is your? You're 19, right?
So 42. Oh, the answer to the universe. 42. Woo! And just fly off.
Ben figured it out.
HK, you should be 57, I think, because you've got 19 intelligence, don't you?
No, I've got 16 intelligence.
I got a 12. I'm the
That's
dumbest.
48.
48, 42, 48.
I get
Whee!
48. What do you get there, Zen?
42.
9 feet.
9.
Sorry, I just got back. What was the equation again?
What's
Your intelligence
yeah, what's your
Times
intelligence?
3.
Mine's 12.
So you
times
get
So
3.
you got
36.
36.
36, okay.
Fisker.
Oh, I'm 60, buddy.
Oh, Fisker just fucking takes off like he's Superman.
He's jumping a whole 12 feet further than I am. Jesus Christ.
No, he's just instant transmission. Just
He really is like Iron Man. He's flying through the sky.
Seriously? Oh my god.
Alright,
so we are going to follow the strand and continue on. I'm going to say we need to heal Edmund.
all right.
So you're just sailing along.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. At first, you kind of like feel like swimming, but you realize you don't really have to. You can just think it and move that way. In the distance, you see kind of a small stone walkway, and a humble halfling house built into the side of the hill, like in Hobbiton. A small halfling runs through the door and slams it.
Shit.
I'm gonna approach the door.
I'm gonna run into the house, yeah.
So you land on the ground. The door appears to be locked. You can move it back and forth, but you can't turn the knob.
Yeah,
There is a window. Yeah, there's a window.
Let's go look at the window. Let's huddle around, boys.
A halfling woman stands by a small fire, her back turned, and a handkerchief hanging from her left hand. And the scene appears to be frozen inside the house.
Well,
I'm gonna try to kick the door in.
Wait. I'm gonna lift the window up, see if it's unlocked.
All right, I'll
Hey,
try to open the window first.
The window appears to be latched.
Okay, go kick in the door, wave in the 4-4.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check. Scroggy.
And as he does this, all he hears is, "Papa, don't hit me no more."
All right, so Scrog just walks up and one boots it. Bang! Yeah, like breaks off the hinges.
Fuck. The round door starts rolling into the wall inside. Okay, let's go join Mother and Edmund in the room.
Mother.
As you pile into the room, the scene begins to start. Mother, look what the other boys did to Father's flute. He will be angry when he gets home, but they... Mother? You hear sobbing from the woman as she turns to face Edmund. Your father, there was an accident on the farm today. He won't be coming home. Reality then blurs. You find yourself seemingly sometime later in the same room. A young Edmund, tears in his eyes, makes a wish to the fire, softly speaking. I wish I could change things. I wish I could have stopped that horse. He then turns to the party, seemingly addressing them directly. In this place, you don't have to accept reality as such. You can change it to what should have happened. The door opens, and a young Edmund forgets about you all and runs to hug a middle-aged halfling sporting a large mustache. The scene freezes.
It's like Ben got it. We gotta solve the trauma.
Gotta fix his psyche. It's fucking shattered. Okay, who's gonna be Papa?
I am going to approach this group or this new frozen scene and see who this person is first.
Yeah, he kind of looks a lot like Edmund, actually. A little bit older than the Edmund you know, like the adult Edmund. But yeah, very similar looking to him. He's got a large mustache.
Seems like fun.
Oh. Let's have Fisker make a perception check.
Hello, mother.
I perceive a whole bunch of shit. These are facts.
Oh, damn.
Where everybody's at the same time the scene's going on, you kind of, out of the corner of your eye, you catch something in the window and you turn to look, and a scaly green humanoid head was looking in the window, just peering up over the bottom, and then quickly, the head pulls away.
Oh man, Fisker's gonna fucking go like, and he's gonna dive at the window to try and fucking catch it.
All right, so the scene freezes right around the same time. Fisker freaks out and runs and jumps through the window, smashing the glass. Landing on the outside, Fisker, you're met by the outside scene. The path will just end into nothingness on the side, and the hill behind the house. Small, like 10, 15 feet tall.
Do I see the fucking face?
No, I do not.
Fisker darts around, he looks left and right, then he runs back and sticks his head through the broken window. There was a lizard man! A lizard man on the roof!
And I start fucking immediately ping my eyes and I go, Reptilian overlords! Too much salvia.
So the thing is gone.
Appears to be.
Fister's just gonna peer back through the window at the scene and... Well, it looks like the trauma is solved. Should we go to the next scene? I want to know where this little lizard man poked his head in the window. He was watching.
Is there an end screen button? Like, deet?
We must become the scene.
Oh. All right.
I will
What else
touch
is there to
Edmund's
do?
father on the shoulder.
Oh.
Okay. So again, you inhabit the body, but this time Edmund begins speaking. I knew you weren't dead. I knew you weren't dead, Dad. They were wrong.
Hey, son.
And-
What's wrong?
Oh, the boys, they broke your flute, but you're here now. Mama said that you were fell off a horse and you were hurt.
Oh, it's okay. Nothing like that ever happened. And don't worry about the loot. We'll make another one together.
Well, one of the boys did give me this, and he pulls out somehow a replica of Zen's lute. Right? That's what you gave him, a lute, was it?
Yeah.
Whatever
A
instrument.
pan
you gave
flute?
him.
Pan flute?
Pan
Oh,
flute.
it was pan flute. That's what it was.
Oh, how wonderful.
Such a weird instrument.
That boy seems like someone who could be a friend. The other two, though, you should just avoid. Let me take a look.
Alright, he holds it up to you. And you go to grab it, and the scene begins to vanish.
Okay.
Smooth. That's like Robo Smooth.
Fuck yeah.
Epic.
Alright, and then now I'll fucking turn back into myself for a second there and walk out the door to Fisker's outside and be like, okay, where did this thing go?
It looked like it went up on the roof, and then I got out here in record time, and it was gone. It was a lizardy humanoid thing.
Okay, I agree. We should just move on. We'll keep an eye out.
Everybody watch their backs.
Like a little Mulan dragon running around. Like, what is this?
I'm picturing like a lizard Kuatoa.
It's green, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Green, yeah. Kind of gray-green.
It's old Greg!
Oh my god. He's on the roof. He's like, and guess what? I got a vagina!
And then a big funky ball of tits fell from the sky.
Like, oh,
There's
Funky
space.
Boston! Out of space!
We start milking it.
We got
So-
funk.
The scenery begins to fade, and you're left floating again in emptiness.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see the silver cord?
Scrog
We
is
do.
like I just want to put it out there. Like Scrog is, I'm RPing this the best I can because Scrog is in awe because gods don't exist to this man, and like he is in a weird astral plane that he didn't think existed.
Am I the oldest one here?
Yeah, 1,700 years old.
Oh,
I
that's
think 1,700
I'm not
years.
1,700 years old. What did I say?
You're like
It's
how old are you?
130 max.
Yeah, I'm 120. I'm 123.
Yeah.
Am I older than everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well, there
oldest
you
I
go.
can be is 40.
There we go. I got some sick drow knowledge of fucking old shit. And
How
I'm
old
like,
are you,
I kind
Scott?
of sense what's going on a little bit.
How old am I? 30.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I'm the youngest.
I'm 40. So there you go.
How old are you, Zed?
I'm 16.
Oh shit, he's the youngin with us. He's fucking.
Oh my god, I'm
he's
feeding
having
a
fun.
young. Bro, just
Fisker.
let this you get drunk.
Though I did put in the backstory that the coming of age into adulthood state or age is 16. So by my race, I am considered an adult.
Yeah, you're like a fresh 18-year-old in our world here.
Oh, yeah,
In
it
the
was
orc world,
supposed
it's
to.
9.
You're
9.
nubile.
Dog is like
No.
kind of.
Yeah.
I'm almost elder.
So you're like the
We-
same experience level as Finnick, because he's like 40, and like age-wise, you're the same kind of experience, because you hit adulthood and had 20 years. He was 20 years old when he had 20 years, after being an adult. So that makes sense.
But yeah,
And
basically, I
Fisker, how
became an
old are you?
adult, and then shit went down, and then I left.
Left to explore the world.
Where the fuck is that written down?
Left to find my dad,
Nope.
actually, but
Top of notes.
Oh, 65.
Oh
You old bitch.
shit!
Goddamn, how old are your kids? Why are you? You're like, why are you worried about going back and seeing your 32-year-old child before? Why is he still living at home?
Lives in the basement, plays video games with his
Plays
buddies.
D&D with his buddies.
Dude, gnomes live to be like 500, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still up
So
to
what's
reading
adulthood?
age.
What's adulthood? And
Yeah, we're getting off
40.
track here.
okay,
Gotta go to
40.
bed.
yeah, let's focus on saving Edmund.
okay,
I'm like 40-ish old in human years,
Okay.
and like from childhood.
okay. Let's travel on the silver line. Let's just keep going, guys. Whoop whoop whoop.
All right, so
So-
you're sailing down the line. At this point, he's they're not as solid as the visions were before, and they're a little more. This next one kind of comes a little more wobbly, wibbly wobbly, for lack of a better time.
Flexible almost.
Mm-hmm. You see Edmund and his mother playing on a piano, laughing, and then it begins to fade. You continue flying, and you see Edmund playing a mandolin on the street corner for tips.
Okay.
He's a young man now. I don't know, the human equivalent would be like 13, 14.
Okay.
And then in the next scene you see not 3 bullies, you see 2 bullies from before. One pushing him onto the ground.
Okay, we'll head over.
As you approach, the scene fades.
Okay, they're still assholes. The one who gave him the instrument, he's not there anymore. He didn't want no part of this shit, as he said.
Yeah, that was the one that was gone.
Okay, we'll keep flying.
All right. This next one is a little more real as the previous ones were. You see Edmund in school scribbling notes on a piece of sheet music. If the teacher calls it on him, it takes 3 attempts before he responds.
Okay. Go over and look at Edmund's paper and him. Oh.
Yeah, it's he's drawing notes on a piece of sheet music. And does anybody speak Halfling? Probably not.
Edmund does.
No.
Thanks.
But in school, would they speak common so that more people would understand if there's different races there?
I should
Normally, yes, but Edmund's writing in halfling.
I should
Oh, fuck,
force
I
you to
don't know.
write it in the chat so I can see the beautiful language.
Do you read halfling? Do you speak it?
No, I just want to see the
Oh, well, we're not going to be...
the font
Yeah, I guess.
version of it. It's like,
Okay, so somebody take the teacher. Somebody touch Edmund.
Wait,
I'm going to touch Edmund. In hopes.
can you guys see that?
I can
Yeah,
see that it's
so
written in
weird.
an unknown language.
It's like ECNPVAV6LQ. Like, that's so weird.
I'm
So
curious, so I just
you
brought up the
guys don't
language
know
page.
this, but at a game, I'm going to tell you the title of the piece of music he's writing. It's called "The March of Farts."
Did you just sell me an NFT?
You say the March of Hearts?
The
The
March,
March
of
of Farts.
The March of Farts.
Just
Ah.
fucking going.
Fucking got him.
What was the name of the song that he wrote on the first ship?
That was pretty good.
the Song of
It
Pern.
was, yeah, the Pern.
Song of Pern.
And it's in the notes. We have that.
That's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure if like there's the Song of
Hey,
Farts.
somebody take the teacher. Why, Finnick, go take the teacher.
All right, I'll take the teacher, I guess.
Now that I am Edmund, can I read the halfling?
Yes, it says "The March of Farts,"
Yay! Hey, everybody, it says the March of Farts.
and yeah,
What was the feeling he first got when he entered his state?
uncaring about the schoolwork and just wanting, just absorbed and laughing about his song that he's imagining writing.
Perfect.
And who touched the teacher?
I did.
Finnick.
Anger.
There we go.
Edmund, I will not have this botchery in my class no longer. I've toiled with all of these books for several seasons, and you just will not pay attention at all. What are you writing?
A masterpiece.
I'm going to. Well, if I had never, I'm going to pick up the paper and bring it closer and have a good look at it. Well,
It says "The March of Farts."
The March of Hearts. Well, I will just have to ask that you remain after class, and you can receive it then. And she walks back to her desk. Now, back to your studies.
Well, I'm gonna go back to doing what I guess I was supposed to be doing, even though I don't give a shit about it.
What you're supposed to be doing, or what you were doing?
Well,
The music or studying?
They took the music.
Mm-hmm.
The music's in your heart. They can never take the music.
That's wonderful.
Ooh.
And then just let one rip and be like, here's my March of Farts.
Yeah.
You gonna fart?
I can see it.
I'm going. No, Edmund wouldn't do these things.
He's in a rebellious teenage mood. Doesn't care about school right now. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Or you
start
could just-
singing the lyrics to the March of Farts. I don't know what they are, so you gotta sing them.
It's just a lot of low E notes. Notes. So you're just there going, and you hear echoing from all around, Edmund, like the teacher yelling at him, and the scene begins to fade.
Do I see our little green friend?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, that's good. But I think Fisker should too, because he was like gonna be probably watching out for this guy.
Yep.
more than
Well,
anyone.
Fisker's been waiting to say, like, oh, Finnick, you should have made the teacher tell him that the March of Arts was a masterpiece and that he was going to become the fucking best composer of all time. We're supposed to, like, make his past better.
It's a 19 plus
19.
3, 22.
Oh yeah, we're almost supposed to make his pass better. You might have a point here.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
There's
No,
Frog.
she just wants him to stay after class. That's all he wants. That's
You're,
all she
you're,
wants.
you're glancing down at your book, Scrog, where the doodling was,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no longer any the doodle is of what, like, a really well done sketch of a reptilian head, and then it also fades with the rest of the scene.
Can I rip the page out before it fades?
You try, you do rip it out, and then it continues to fade with the rest
I
of it.
bet.
Shit.
Well, boys, in that book, just before it faded away, was a picture of our lizard man.
He's
What
watching.
the fuck?
He's
gotta be out there somewhere. What's this about? Ah!
It could be what's out there. The big tentacle creature.
They do not look similar at all.
Okay.
But good guess though. But they don't. I was actually thinking that. I'm like, oh, I hope I'm not misleading. But yeah, they don't.
Yeah. Okay. We'll fly up out of the fucking roof that's non-existent anymore now and find the silver cord.
You find the silver cord easy enough.
We're traveling like the Lost Boys from Peter Pan, the five of us. Whee!
Second star on the right, straight on till dawn. All right.
What if Captain Hook was the good guy?
Yeah, he kind of is, but that's a different story.
That's for a different podcast.
Exactly. Okay, let's fly.
All right. So you can carry on down. You come to a familiar scene of Edmund's childhood home, but where before the garden was well kept and the house was, now everything's kind of overgrown a little bit. There's like half finished like gardening tools just kind of sitting on the ground in the front. Little trailer trashy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna approach the door.
All right, you approach the door. As you're approaching, coming down the road, appears a youthful Edmund holding a letter, and he opens the door to the house and leaves it open. He runs in. Mother, I've been accepted into Luvia. And he drops the letter on the table and like runs over to her to give her a big hug. And he says, "They like my composition?" And she responds, "Oh, that's wonderful, sweetheart. Somebody can make an insight check, or two people."
I can give it a try.
Well, boys.
Mine's only +3.
I got +5.
Do it. Do it. That's fat too.
You can
Yeah,
tell
that's
she's feigning. She's feigning in excitement.
Okay. Who's gonna become mama?
You, because you're the most extravagant.
Okay. I'll head over and
You will. What? Oh, it's still going on for a sec. You will
Okay.
come back though, right? She whispers to herself as Edmund rushes around the house, listing things he will need to pack and prepare. And I will have to play more shows down at the tavern to cover all the travel costs. And the scene freezes.
it's like Bilbo getting ready to leave on his journey.
Can I
Or
walk
look
in?
around for the green guy.
Can I walk in? Or is it just them
Do a
two?
perception check, Scrog. Yeah, you can walk in.
I'll walk in. And
I'll do a perception this time. For
can I
the
pick a character
green
to
lizard.
play?
Scrog,
Yeah.
you me.
Awesome.
All right, Davos, you're kind of looking around, and in the what would be the second floor of the house, but it's probably an attic considering how small it is up there. You can see an eye just kind of watching through the floorboards.
I'm gonna fly up.
Okay, you fly up.
Do I hit the roof?
You hit the roof.
Fuck. Bonk my fucking head. I'm like, he's in the attic. As I bonked my head on the fucking roof, they're probably all like, what the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, now you hear clomp, 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 and a little bit of dust falls down, and then silence.
I guess I'll just go look to, finish that off. I'll go find wherever the attic is, float up and pull the cord or whatever it is and get in
Yeah,
there.
there's like a panel you can kind of remove, and you go up inside, and it's just hollow. Like this part of the memory hasn't been flushed out.
Just nothing. God damn it. Okay, I'll go back and land my feet on the floor and tell them it's gone again.
Son of a bitch. How is it
All right.
connected?
Finnick.
I'm going to appear at the door as the teacher from the last scene. And she's
All right, I
gonna
want you to
knock.
make just a straight. Make a performance check.
Okay. Ooh, not bad. Ha! Get fucked.
Oh my god, yeah.
So
Solid.
you close your eyes and you picture yourself as the teacher, and you walk up to the door.
May I just comment we're in WandaVision?
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I'm gonna touch the mom at this moment on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Save us before you take your position.
Who's our little friend? Come on in, the Edmund's warm. Yeah, that sounded really fucking bad.
Kote, get in there.
Yeah,
Bro, do you have popsicles in the basement also, Davos? Like, calm down, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm the mommy
fucking
now,
exciting.
okay?
Alright, who's taking the other slot? Let's go.
Wait, what is the other slot?
The other slot's Edmund this time.
I took one last time. Someone else's turn.
Young Edmund.
Phoenix
Sure.
should have to take this, so Davos has to play Phoenix's mother.
I shouldn't do it because I'm getting to my gotta leave time.
I'm also getting to my gotta leave time, but
Okay,
we'll
let's
be wrapping
finish
up soon.
You should do it,
You know
yeah,
what?
because you're
Fine.
like you're a bard as well. Do it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. I don't know anything about.
Just playing it out. We don't have
Edmund.
any of this. This
Yeah.
is like
All right, here we go. Here we go. I'll go up and I'll be
Hey.
Edmund.
I knock at the
Okay.
door.
So you inhabit Edmund as he's rifling through. Not inhabit, but you know what I mean. You take his position as he's rifling through a drawer, and then there's a knock at the door.
Roll for halfling nudie mags.
Yeah, gotta make sure I bring those with me.
Right?
All right.
I'm going for
As you
music.
look-
I ain't getting no play.
As you look over, you get a quick, like for a second, it Finnick does look like
You okay?
the teacher, but then he reverts back to Finnick.
Knock.
Okay, so. Huh?
No, oh,
It's-
knock, knock.
We're just in like a spiritual form of these people, but now it's like us playing the memory. It's kind of funny because you're seeing me and I'm talking like the mom, but it's like just a big performance. It's so weird. Like it's this hilarious.
You exactly got it. It's
I
a
love
performance.
it.
What was the teacher's name?
Unknown.
Unknown.
Professor
Okay, well,
Big Tits.
Gonna-
Oh my
Big
God.
tits? I don't think so.
No, her
Oh,
first.
I just
It's Wanda.
No, her first name is
Wanda?
Professor Unknown.
Yeah. Anyway,
So it'd be Misknown.
known. All right, cool.
Misknown, what are you doing here? What are you doing at my house, Misknown?
I'm looking for Edmund. Where is... Oh, this is you. You're playing Edmund. Gotcha.
I am
Understood.
Edmund.
I don't know.
She's been hitting the bottle a little bit. Hello there, mister. I'm
she
looking
walks
for
in.
the student.
No, she basically she takes a step in, bound in her head. You can tell that she's been like under a lot of stress, and she says, "Edmund, I have an apology to make." And she opens up her purse, and then she presents you back with the song, and says, "There might be more to this little inscription than you might not even know. It was very curious to me to seem that this thing could have a magical value of its own, but I've took it to my superiors, and they would like you to intern at the local magic academy." And she presents you with an option of joining the mages if you wish.
What was the thing that I had just gotten accepted to? That I like.
So you look at it, the paper, like you walk over and look at it, and it's you can make a history check if you want. It's called the Alluvier Academy of the Arts.
16.
Yeah. It's a very famous school
Of music?
of music and arts and stuff, kind of like a Juilliard.
Okay, so that's the other thing here, Zen, that you need backstory. He's also half wizard. Like he's multi-class into wizard, and so Sean's giving the option now for him to be both, basically, at the same time.
Thank you very much.
Did he start as a bard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he started as a bard.
Little boy with the music.
Yeah, with the music. Okay, well then I guess
She's just going to bow her head and said, "I'm sorry I ever doubted you, but the offer is there." And she turns to leave and then looks back and says, "We could use your help. I won't lie." And then she's going to part ways and thank everybody for entertaining her for a brief moment.
Mommy Milkers is going to walk over to Edmund and say, "What was that?"
So I guess I've been accepted into what was this one, Sean? Sorry?
This was just an internship at a local mages guild.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I passed that information on to Mommy Milkers, apparently.
And I'll say, "Oh my God, what? You're magic?"
Oh, I guess.
And I'm going to say, "This could be a way for you to make your traveling money and then attend Louvier."
Yes, please.
You know, that's a genius idea, Mom. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. And then, as Edmund, I run out the door, chasing after the teacher to tell her that I will accept her.
And
her
as
offer.
you do that, the area begins to fade.
Fuck yeah, that worked perfectly.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll just set up the next scene and then we'll call it, just so I can leave on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
Nice.
So we will fly.
All right, so you're starting to feel pretty good. You're starting to figure out how this all works. Um, you you begin flying through down the line further, and then in the distance, some distance away, you see what looks like a large theater building. You approach it, and the scene's frozen as you arrive, but you can see Edmund wearing a like a school uniform and attending the show. Wait, no, sorry. Back it up. There's a theater, and you can see Edmund outside wearing a kind of ridiculous top hat with a cane and a suit, and he's kind of just frozen in, and it looks like he's talking to a group of people as they're walking by the theater.
Okay.
And as you land, he animates and he says, "Aha! Weary travelers, for one night only, you have a chance to come in and see a brand new opera. Do you wish to attend?" And he ushers towards the door.
Beautiful.
Ushers at us specifically?
Yeah, he's referring to you.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Let's
hanger.
go in.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you open the doors, and where everything else has been really kind of quiet and personal, in here it is alive. It actually seems to be pretty packed, and it's a nice hall, like a good medium sized. What's the nice fucking theater in Calgary? They do
The
shows
Jubilee?
at it sometimes. Yeah, the Jubilee. They got one in Edmonton too.
One in Summerside too. Hell yeah.
But yeah, like that. Yes, yeah, exactly the same. So if you got
We have
one of
Jubilees
those-
down here.
An amphitheater, I guess. Would they call it
Yeah.
that?
a theater. But you, there's the red curtains are drawn. There's people taking seats, and he goes, "Right this way. I like the look of your faces. Right down here, right front and center." And he leads you, and make an insight check. One or two people.
I got +6. What do you guys got?
I got a
Go for it.
I got 5.
6.
1.
Get fucked.
Boom. Yeah, don't even need that.
You can
All
kind of tell that he's nervous and seems out of his element, like he hasn't found his stride. He's even kind of putting on a different affectation with his voice than what you're used to.
Oh.
And he leads you down to the front seats, and the lights go down, and the band begins to play, and that's where we're gonna end.
Nice.
Awesome.
Hello, my
That
baby.
was cool.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my
Yes.
ragtime gal.
That was trippy as fuck.
Yeah, that was cool. Just getting a grasp of it was a little crazy, but it was awesome.
Skrog is way out of his element and realizing the gods might be real.
He's just having an existential crisis right now.
That's why he's been so quiet, bro. He has no clue what the fuck's going on. He just follows along. I'm just inside my head, like, bro, like, huh?
And also, like, where's this lizard fucker?
Right, yeah, there's like a little lizard guy following me around. There's like a fucking Pug Thulu flying around out in the fucking opening somewhere. Like,
Man,
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
it's like you almost forget about Cthulhu, and then he's just like, nothing personal, but I'm still here.
And like, hey man, like I just want to tell y'all, fuck you, I'm still coming.
Still here, man. Like I'm still coming.
Still here.
That's a good match, a good run.
Should we do EXP or should we just dip? You guys want to do?
Let's do AXP. Just get us all on the same page while we're all here.
All right.
All right.
I'll get a calculator out real quick.
On water elemental.
Did we get any of the XP for the first dungeon session?
I think we did. Yeah, that's
Yes.
why we went to 1600. The water elemental was worth like
16.5. Yeah, he was worth a lot.
2500 or 2700 or 1600. I don't know.
Something ridiculous. Yeah. All right,
It was worth a couple thousand.
I am ready when you are.
Go ahead.
All right, so we have one water elemental.
1800.
That's what it was.
An Oni.
No. Oni 2900.
Ooh.
One goblin boss.
200.
3 goblins.
150 total.
A Kuatoa priest.
2300.
Archpriest.
Archpriest, yes, 2300. Oh. Hang on a minute. You have to give me the numbers again. So it's 1800.
Well, no, I was closing them as I was doing
It's
it.
1800, 2700.
All right,
for
I have
the
a
Oni.
calculator up too. Let's go.
It was 200 for the goblin boss, 150 for
Hold
the
on,
3
slow,
goblins.
please. So 200.
Oni was 29.
100.
Yeah, I've got that. I got the Oni and the water elemental. Goblin boss was 200. The 3
Okay.
goblins were
150.
150.
total.
What was the Kuatoa archpriest?
I think it said 1200.
23, 2300.
2300.
Oh,
23, yeah.
wow.
All right, and then a Kuatoa fighter.
50.
Alright.
Divide that by 5. Everybody add 1,280.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So 1650, what the hell is that? 16,500. Add that.
What was the total again? Sorry, people.
I need just someone add that.
Your
16,500.
grand total should be 17,780.
17,780. Okay.
And what is
Perfect.
it to next level? 23 something?
23.
23,000.
23,000.
We're getting there. We're pushing.
All right, guys, good session.
Hell
Do
yeah.
we get any session for? Do we get any session for the RP for today?
We'll do it at the end of the.
I
Over
think Kalen gets that EXP to himself, and it's the DM that gets it. Because that was dope.
That was cool.
Good session. That's about good 2 sessions.
It'll be cool to see the end of this thing and see what state he's in after this.
I'm gonna make that scene of Cthulhu watching you. I'm gonna make that in the paint program, and then I'll submit it to.
Oh yeah, do it. In my
That's
mind,
so
it was
trippy.
super
Yeah,
fucking creepy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, in my mind, that was awesome theater of the mind shit. That world looks.
Because you
so
can imagine
trippy
when
and,
he's reaching forward and the tendrils are coming out, it's he's not fast, but you can tell he can get places quick. Just by the tendrils, how I imagined it. It looked like veins.
They're moving slow, but they're
there's a lot.
The amount of them. Yeah, there's a lot moving.
Well, there you go. All right. Well,
You ever watch One Punch Man?
Yeah.
I will say this:
the scientist and the brother.
Yeah.
All right, the big the little brother is who I imagine Cthulhu to be like. He's just able to move around.
All right, so let's do schedule, I guess. Get that out of the way. So
it'll be a little while.
It's
right?
going to be a while, yeah.
Yeah, because the baby's due on Thursday, so
any day is D-Day, basically.
Right. Yeah. From this point forward, any day is D-Day. I will, of course, I will let you guys know there'll be pictures posted when he's born. I don't know. I would say a week after he's born, I should be able to be back at a normal schedule.
Gotcha.
Well, give her our love, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, good luck, dude.
Yeah, you just spend time with your son. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, do that.
I'm
That's
metaphorically going to be there putting a cigar in your mouth. There you go.
Yay!
And yeah, I guess we'll just talk through the app, but we'll just shoot for next week Monday on. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I would shoot for a week. Kalen, when do you take back off?
Not next Saturday, but the Saturday after. But if we don't get to play in that much time, I can probably make an exception when I'm off.
Okay.
I will try not to make us wait that long.
Yeah, we'll try to go for
If you have to,
midweek or the next weekend or something.
Nobody's gonna hold it against you.
That's what I say. Yeah, but I'm gonna let you guys know. I do not hold any grudges if you guys need to push one beyond where we are. But
we don't need to. Definitely not. Here,
I'm in an astral plane, so yeah. Anybody down to play some games after this? I don't know.
Oh, I gotta work at 6:30. Yeah, I gotta go.
I'll be staying up for a bit. For those who are thinking about Stardewing, we have the mod folder for you. At some point we can give that to you. So just want to say thanks.
You just have to walk me through how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll.
But yeah, I'm gonna sign off. Congratulations, Honky.
Thanks.